Hello and welcome. Here are the standings for tonight's Friday Night Pro League action, week 22 of 35. Yes, that's right. We have 21 weeks in the books. I'm counting the weeks correctly. Team 1 versus Team 2, Central 3, hosting here at Central Park Lanes, East Boston against Team Metro Bowl out of Peabody, Massachusetts. 5-on-5 teams, 2 points per string, 2 for total, 8 in all to try and shake these standings up. We got position night next week, so we'll tell you more about that and the implications as we go this evening.
Which means it could be extra here next week against Central 3 or Metro again, a rematch next week.
So we'll be here for Central 3, but that's enough tomorrow's for tonight. Good evening, everyone. My name is Greg Gouillart, and that voice you just heard is, of course, Paul Grant.
Great to be with you, Greg. Busy weekend coming up. We've got the Candlepin Bowling Top 5 live show tomorrow morning, snow and all. We've got an ACST match after that. We've got Josh Rio, 1 o'clock with Tony DeMonico Sunday at 1 o'clock. Al Kecyk, the Iceman, drills 9. A flapper on lane 20 on the 7. Charles Collins, he gets 9 himself. He's got the 4. Kecyk with the wood, better odds. First of 3 strings, he missed it. 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 2 for total. Terminator, spare, takes advantage. Kecyk, that's a Paul Grant special to start the match. Never a good time for that. 10-1.
And now you newcomers know the rules to Candlepin Bowling. Roll 3 balls, play the wood where it falls. Which is kind of a riff of Dean Sullivan's roll the ball, let the pins fall. We'll hear that tomorrow, but we'll get into that later.
Kecyk, smooth ball. His father in attendance as always. 1, 2, 4, 7. The post is the 10. Central Park Lanes, East Plaza. Oh, wow! Bombs away, baby! Terminator time! 20-1, 30 plus 2 through 2 out of the gate. Kecyk inside the Augusta, Maine special, the 1-7-10 Sports and lead, broken up by the 10.
Also no. Almost a high-low.
5, yeah. I like to modernize it. The high-low. Give a shout out to Mark and Smith, the carrier, 1-7-10 Augusta, Maine.
Good people.
Absolutely. Do a great job. Kecyk at 9, 19-2 early on. Greg will call the second string, I believe, right, Greg?
Yes, please. Yep, replay machine works. Good news. That was slow motion, I swear.
And we got the Candlepin Top 5 live show tomorrow morning on WN Sports later on, syndicated on 37 television markets across the country, live on Candlepin Bowling Network tomorrow and snowy Saturday, just after 10 a.m. 4 3-string matches, 1 string roll if we tie after 3. Now at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Chucky's house, the rock star Aaron St. Cyr for Metro, the 2C. Rolling, 8. Not ahead, Panett. Wiggling 5, 9 to the right, Wood to help. Meanwhile, Nick Leach just to a 6:55 recently at Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour at Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. Right to left, 5, 8, 7. And Aaron Friendly Wood connects there for Metro. Their first mark. Leach makes him perfect, 3 for 3 combined. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin Bowling for any age. Seniors like in Maine, this Maine State's any doubles the other day. We had 71 out of 72 show up, and they loved it. And some people just started bowling 2-3 years ago in their 70s and 80s. Awesome to see. Never too late to bowl Candlepin Bowling. Lighter bowling balls obviously the key. Aaron 16-1, Leach 18-1.
Aaron St. Cyr and Al Kecyk both with 114 averages. Nick Leach a 117 average and Charlie Collins a 119 average.
St. Cyr bounces away for the 1, almost got it up the ricochet. Nick Leach a 2 in a row, missed it left. 3 in the 6 still there.
Good men's averages are in the 115s. Justin Water 110s, maybe 120s. Justin Waters on 128, the highest average of anyone in the Friday Night Pro League.
Aaron 9s, 25-2. Leach, a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third, 1 for each side. Never a good time for that. 10, 28-2. Central 3, who won it 2 seasons ago, lost to extra lanes in the finals last year, up 58-44.
Kevin from Missouri, I counted 15 donation streak. Thank you so much for the poutine or whatever else. We got a backlog of poutine the next time we go up to New Brunswick. Couldn't make it for the Moncton 560. That's a bit far for us.
We're going to try to go next year, though, right?
Oh,
hopefully.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
We have to plan it now. I already told him we're going to come next year, so hopefully we can make it.
All right, here come the captains.
Yes, Nick Freshie Zuffelato. Trounces 6, 1, 3, 6, 10. Force from here's Josh Daley, the mini legend. He powers 9. Wiggling 5. He's a beast.
Before today's heated rivalry, Nick Zuffelato and Charlie Collins were exchanging Pokemon cards. We're actually ripping seals on new booster packs.
Freshie He's up number 1.
It's not very effective.
Daley knocks it down, spare. Took a bunch of wood to do it, but it counts. Central 3, red hot out of the gate. Zuffelato a 9 to start his match.
Oh, the Pins knocked down to put it one way. They've collectively had a perfect half. And by perfect, we mean all 10 spares and strikes. Nice to see you, Clyde, over in Nova Scotia.
Brent Behringer here from Canada also. Hello. We'll be at the 560 next year. If Greg can, and I can carpool together.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Greg is the bigger car. Hint, hint. We'll take care of the gas. Don't worry. Freshie 2, the object pin in front left, 8 behind that, 5 to the right. Daley on a spare in lane 19.
You've also seen the scoring works the same as in 10-pin bowling and duck-pin bowling as well. It's 10 plus the value of the next ball on a spare.
Josh powers 9. It's 7 wants to go down, not quite. 19 through 1. Fun to watch, isn't he? Fresh John picked this one up, does not, got behind.
Over curled it, and we're not even on ice.
It's on the Olympics yet. Well, opening ceremonies tonight, right?
Happened, actually.
Daley back-to-back spares, no surprise. 29 of the ball through 2.
Italy's there already.
Any Spumoni?
Maybe.
Freshie at 10.
For Zuffelato.
Gelato, Zuffelato. Mr. Roboto. Who sang that song?
I wonder if the...
Sticks. They sang Come Sail Away, that band.
Domo Arigato.
Yeah, Sticks. Dennis DeYoung, lead vocalist. Good voice. The best of times.
Kevin Burns is here. Good to see you. Looking forward to seeing you pop by tomorrow for Candlepins for Cancer.
The Tsunami Keith Beaupre in the 4th spot. 5 up, 5 down. 8 the 9 rather behind the 3. Here's Waters, roll Justin Waters. 1, 2 in front, 9, 10 in back. Wood circling 2 pieces to the left of the wobbling 2. Beaupre trying to power it down. They can't get the 10 to fall.
It hung up just a little bit in his hand there. That's harsh, and it ends up going just a smidge too full in the head pin.
Waters, what a try that was. Is smidge official word in the dictionary, by the way?
I don't know.
That and Youch got to get in the dictionary if not. Beaupre at 10 to start his match. Central 3, the early lead. 1 versus 2. 1 Central 3, 2 Metro Bowl, the PBD Mass. Waters of the wood, nothing there for an 8. Candlepin King is watching. That's
Kevin Burns.
Right? That's right.
Oh, yeah.
David Gowans, our friend from Oshawa, Ontario. Okay, Mr. Finepenny, the first one to get a Bombs Away Baby shirts mailed. Beaupre 9, thunderous shot, leads up to 6. When he's in this element, he's one of the top bowlers in the game for sure. And one of the best right here, Justin Waters. Sends it right. You see a lot of these leaves when you go that far left to right, just 4.
Beaupre a ladder climber on Candlepins for Cancer.
Won the Riverwalk roll-off last year around this time from 5th to 1.
Who will it be this time?
Beaupre spare, 19, make it 20. 20 in a ball through 2.
Maybe the guy after him.
Heavy favorite by average. Anyway, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, 654 qualifier.
Any given day, Waters got the king to still stand. Kings are hard to dethrone.
I'll try and smidge the main cam a little bit to the left.
Waters gets the 10. 18 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Anchors away. Aaron Awesome Fontaine. He approved the nickname. Joey listed the freight train. And with his dogged attendant, Stanley, it's Danny Fireballer Harris. He doesn't like the nickname, but I call him Fireballer anyway. Not an official nickname.
Awesome.
Well, Aaron he's a great guy on the lanes, very classy. Wins with grace, loses with grace, very emotional in the lanes.
And a 120 average. He is awesome.
1, 2, wiggling 4, 10. Here's Harris. On the nose, bombs away, baby, strike.
121 average.
This team is stacked, aren't they? Metro improving with the addition of Aaron. Oh, the 10 goes, the 4, not budging.
And, of course, Fontaine's presence on Exeter, 3rd in the standings. Last year helped propel them to the championship.
Aaron at 9 to start his first of 3. Greg with the update, every 2 completed boxes. Greg Packer with the bombs away baby emoji. David Gowans, that's your job.
And the bombs away.
Nico Poor, great to see you. Our social media creative at Candlepin Bowling Network, Clyde Trimper, thanks for watching. Where are you from, Clyde? I missed the one on the bottom. Fontaine back in the pocket, rolls 9-10. Domino's delivers, strike. Harrison a strike himself, parallel pins plus the 7. The bucket of 5, they call in Canada the bucket shot. 31% success rate for Class A without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. He drills them all. Spare on strike.
That was nice to see the 5 of the 8 fall. The 5 fall into the 8. One more time with that hammer.
30 in the ball through 2. Greg with the update after the replay.
Maybe Domino's delivers, but when we go to Boutwell's Concord, New Hampshire, it's Papa John's for us. But that's just our taste. Anyway, 5 into the 10 becomes the last pins to fall, and we see the full scores here after the 2 boxes. So Charlie Collins, Josh Daley, and Danny Harris both on a pair of marks right now. Central 3 developing a big advantage, 33 pins. And as a reminder, the yellow numbers and the smudges to the right of the scoreboard indicate the open marks. All those bowlers on strikes over the squares and spares to the triangles. That's Canadian notation in a sense. 3 open marks to 2, so Central 3 leads 135 to 102 and is up 3 hits to 2 as well.
Our friend Greg Peck was they're in a different time zone. It's the year 2525, like the number 1 hit by Zager and Evans in 1969. In the year 2525.
I'm getting good at this. 9:43 a.m. in Queensland, I think.
Michael Steves from Calgary, Alberta, Canada watching. Collins 5. That's on a strike first ball after a spare start. The Iceman trying to get the 4 to go. It does. 3-6-10 on the right. Collins for 3 in a row. Whoa, what a try that was. So short. The 7, not by much. 9 the strike, 39 through 2. Kecyk, 2 full in the object. 6 in the 10, still there. Collins stays perfect at 10. 49 through 3. His mother, Lori, is really cool. Lori Mills Canny. Nice lady. Always something good to say. Allen 9, 28 through 3 for Metro, struggling right now. Don't forget next week's position round 1 versus 2 will be Central 3 here. Our coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network, week 23 of 35, starting at 7:30 or so. Actually, maybe 7:15, Greg, with Dave Barber if they get here early. We'll have to get a little early next week, just in case, like last time. Collins 5 in that first ball. What a shot. The 8 being stubborn. Kecyk trying to pick it up off the wall right behind the 3 right, 5 left.
Tough pins to carve through all the layers. Kecyk probably wanted to be more on the 1-3, but it's harsh to say. It's a good shot.
Collins stays perfect. 10, 59 through 4. Kecyk an 8, 36 through 4. Do you carve turkeys? Are you good at carving turkeys?
No, I especially couldn't do what Joe Davis did and carve one during the World Series during Canadian Thanksgiving. That was funny.
Eric Thorstenson from Academy Lanes watching. Wayne Petty from Michigan. I'd like to give a shout out to Eric Thorstenson. Thorstenson. That's all, folks. Always gets money to Candlepins for Cancer every time I'm at Academy Lanes. Most of the time, puts money in the bucket. Thank you very much.
Last one was to my jar, by the way.
Missouri Meathead, hello.
Kevin.
Andy Murphy, hello.
Yeah. Kevin, rest assured I've been laundering your money to productive causes. Again, for Candlepin Bowling Network, you are actually helping the channel. Thank you.
1-3-6-9 behind the 3 for Nick Leach. Here's Aaron St. Cyr.
And you all are just by watching. Thank you.
Nick had the spare 8 to start. Aaron a spare 6 to start. 3-10 right, 4 left for Aaron. Nick for a spare, pulls right. Sky Bar's up because the cocoa prices have gone up. So now 2 for 4 instead of 2 for 3. You were 2 for $1 5 years ago. So Missouri Medium, you have to go $4 now instead of the Sky Bars. Leach at 10.
That was a wild deflection on St. Cyr's. We're going to get a look at that again.
He'll barely get the 10 to go. 10 bucks it is.
Let's see. I only show the misses if they're interesting. Did St. Cyr get the wood first, and that was the what? Yeah, so hitting the wood first. Maybe that was the only deflection that gave him a chance on that one, but unfortunately it sent the ball wayward.
Nick Leach in the pocket. 6, 7. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's dumb.
I thought you were. Oh. No, we have our own.
Charles with a great start. What a story he's been the last couple of years.
Sorry about that. I misunderstood.
Had a 160 World semifinals, I believe, or quarterfinals.
He set the water bottles down. We were
Aaron
confused.
still spilling. 1 of the 10. Sea of wood.
Sorry for the crosstalk, folks.
That's okay. Leach 2-4-7. Wood in between. It will go.
Oh.
Second mark, the 48 in the ball through 4. Aaron St. Cyr, that goes barely. 45 in the ball through 4. It's all Central 3 right now in the first of 3. Position round 1 versus 2 next week. Will it be a repeat? Will it be extra lanes here next week instead? Taking on Central 3 here. Central 3 automatically, no one can catch them tonight. So they're the home team next week as well.
Yeah, two pin perfect starts for Collins and Leach. And, of course, Daley and Harris haven't lost a pin either. Waters threw an 8-box. That's literally it.
Yeah, Nico and Belfast, Belfast, Maine, not Belfast, Ireland. Belfast, Maine, all play. 8 synthetic lanes since 2014. Paul Dyer and Lynn Dyer do a great job there. That place flies. They got tons of pool tables, pool leagues, arcade as well.
Oh,
Daley, 9.5. He is on fire. Spare 9, 38 through 2 in the first of 3. Freshie trying to get them all down. He rolls 5.
During a Nico match,
6.
and by Nico I mean New England knockout, Josh Daley went over 600 at Wakefield.
3 in a row.
That's tough, if you guys know.
48 in the ball through 3. Well, that was a scary finish for him in a sense. I mean, remember he had the 85 with 1-3 spare fill in the
at
fourth
Riverwalk,
swing?
yeah.
Riverwalk, and then he comes back with a perfect 151. That was just vintage. If you want to say vintage, a young vintage, mini vintage, Josh Daley. That's why I call him the mini legend.
Sorry, Bob. I guess we're not calling them instant classics anymore.
I know.
Bob Lee, our executive producer here.
Fresh in 8. His team is struggling right now. They're in a hole. 203, 147. Central 3 can do that to you, but Metro can counter punch as well. But let's see how they can do.
Central 3 hasn't lost a match since the Thanksgiving hangover, in fact. That was week 12.
Daily perfection, spread eagle, youch. Put in the dictionary, Webster. Youch, like Smidge. I think Smidge is in there, though.
$25 in bonus money from the former Spread Eagle Productions. That's us, Candlepin Bowling Network, if he can make this 4 spare.
Candlepin Bowling Network for about, 3 years now? 3 or 4 years, 3.5. Daley trying to send it over, good bid. Grabs 2 of the 6. Did his job on the object. 47% of the time you hit your object pin on the head pin in the first ball results in a spare or a strike. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Freshie, oh, that was close. 7 holds.
Shivering watching the shorts. Yeah, that's valid.
Daley, what a shot that was for a wild 10.
Still all the pins.
If that was a spare, it would have been a Nico highlight reel, but 10s for some reason don't get the appreciation they deserve because it is a pinning game.
Wrong day to do it. It's $100 tomorrow.
I know. Freshie at 10. He's at 37 without a mark. Daley 62 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Oh, freeze up.
Camera crash. 1 second. I just bump this out of here, and then we do this, and then we hold on. Wait for it. Okay, 1 second. Just call the action, and we'll.
Right. Waters on the nose. 9. 4 pin left up.
Saved it.
Back to live action. A little freeze up here. We have at the mercy of the Wi-Fi here at Central Park Lanes and Chucky's house.
Not Central's fault.
No, well, I'm just saying the Wi-Fi.
Not Central's fault.
No, there's no. We don't plug in. Though I'm saying.
Nico, thank you.
Waters for a spare. Missed it. Doesn't miss too many of those. So accurate. Beaupre, a clipped wing eagle. 5 in the field. 25 through 2. Chops out. You know what I call the Oreo cakester shot. Middle cream. Stuff on the outside of the Oreo cookie shot. Waters, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second. Make the third. That's 3 overall tonight so far. 10, 28 through 3. Not a good time for that. But he gains 3 as Beaupre has 7, just 32 through 3.
And again, Waters' 8 box is the only sub-10 box on Central 3.
So smitten is a word from smidge, I guess, according to Nico, the dictionary.
Makes sense.
But Youch is not in there, Webster. Put it in. Waters 5, Beaupre trying to come back, just 3. Metro somewhat flat.
Welcome back to this edition of Words with Friends on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Without the scams. Waters trying to pick it apart. Shots out the 3. 1-8, 6-10 right.
First real pinning issue on Central 3's side.
Beaupre, good bid. Can't get to the East Coast.
But challenges again for that 10 box. Still a lot of boxes to come back. You don't want to be complacent about this.
Waters a rare 6. The Missouri Media, the PGS shirt, they've been talking about it for about a year or 2 now, but may make some Paul Grant special shirts. People have been asking for it, but it's flattering, but we'll see.
Complacent is not the word in this case, but it is a 4-pin jump over to Metro, and they'll see if that's the start of something.
Anything else Candlepins for cancer, I'm all for it. All right, here we go. Anchor ball is number 1 seed tomorrow on the Candlepins for Cancer Top 5 live show, the 4th match tomorrow, afternoon early. Aaron Fontaine, he's on a strike.
Whoa.
7-9, no wood, no luck. Harris strike 5, spare fill, 35 through 2, has the 9 and 10. This be something crazy. Trying to kick off the wall, missed it, but he tried to edge the right side of that 7, get a kick off the wall to the 9, and Harris takes a 9.
He was on a strike, Phil. There's an argument for just facing one of those pins like that.
And Aaron matches a 9, so Aaron 27 through 2, 9, 36 through 3. Danny 8 better, that's 44.
Trying to see how this leaves. Just nothing for the 9, huh? All righty.
Nico, we can make all kinds of shirts. Lemon drop shirts, PGS, Youch.
That ball tailed away for Harris, and that's why he left that.
Krista from Canada does mugs for us with the sayings, too. Short-lived, of course. We need a marketing department.
Do we even have departments?
Not really.
Does Harris have a makeable leave here?
It's doable for him. Good try. Bounces over the 7-8.
The center wood was in front of the 7-8 row, so I'm not so sure.
Aaron, good try. Hey, earlier today, Tom Grasso, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D, made 4 or 5 cut shots, 2-1 splits, 3-1 splits for spares in Class D North. In a 12-2 over Todd Holberg, is 26-2 his last 2 days, beat the number 4 seed yesterday, Lobsterman Dave Yagi. Watching on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Give the D-Bowl some love. Top of the order for an update from Greg Gouillart.
Metro got 1 mark. Central 3 got 2 marks in that one. But again, pinning is creating a difference here. And now it's 49 pins, mark aside. So there you have it. It's keep on coming. Metro came in this able to assure themselves of second place in the standings if they were able to. That's not right. This. They came in second place. If they had gotten 7 points, they could have guaranteed second place and the opportunity to go back at Central 3.
And pinfall is the tiebreaker between the two, right? For next week, right? If they tie for standings?
For a position night, yes. A tie for first or 8th
and I
at
believe
the end of the season would be a 1-string roll-off on the day of playoffs.
I believe that goes to extra, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check my notes here in a minute. Kecyk drills 9, wood in front of the 4. Lori Candy's on. Mentioned you early, Lori. I don't know if you were on the stream earlier. What a great lady you are. Always something pleasant to say. Need more people like you out there. Kecyk gets a spare for Metro.
You say Candyman and he appears. Candyman.
John Cadero. Buttwell's bonus on Concord, New Hampshire. Teacher of the game also. They give lessons at Buttwell's in Concord, New Hampshire, Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. Come back after COVID, after a few years off doing that during the regular bowling season. Good to see. And Collins, nice shot to stay perfect.
Wood helped out the shot there. That's a good placement in that 3-5 pocket.
2 marks, strike spare 9, 310, 69, half. Kecyk on the bonus, on the crossover, breaks to the dime in the triangle, wiggling 3 left, 6 to the right. Spare 8, 54 half. Collins sends it right. He'll try to split the uprights on Super Bowl weekend. 1-2, 7-10.
Congrats, Adam Vinatieri. I don't know about that wood in front of the 10.
Kecyk gets it 2 in a row. After 0 for 4, 64 in a ball through 6, trying to spark his team for the first 2 points. They got some work to do.
Nate Lees for Metro and Nick Norcross for Central 3, not in this night's match.
Collins rear miss tonight so far, 1 of the 2. He'll try for his 4th consecutive 10 bucks.
I thought I heard Nick Norcross was in Moncton for the 560, but I could have completely misheard that. Exeter is lopsidedly ahead on the tiebreaker per Nico.
Lori Kenny, sorry, your son is not perfect. He got a 9 bucks. You may have to lecture him or ground him. 9. 78 through 6 in the first of 3. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week. It's going fast. The playoffs are May 16th at Ryan's in Millis, Massachusetts. All-day coverage starting at 10 a.m. Unless there's overtime for a tie for one of the spots. 8th and 9th a couple years ago between Riverwalk and Metro. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube has the coverage. Aaron 5 on the spare. 50 through 4. Nick Leach on a spare himself. 48 in the ball. He hits the head pin. He crosses over. Look at this one. 6-10 right, 5 middle, 7 left. Spare 6, 54 through 4. Aaron missed everything.
Interesting pinning puzzles for both. I don't know if Leach's left to right ball necessarily can snap back for the 5-7. We'll see. Ooh.
Ripped that shot, but not much to show for that one.
All right, both have to make a shot on ball 3.
Aaron wraps around everything else as he gets the head pin for a tough 6. 56 half. Leach gains 2 with an 8. 62 through 5.
Last week, Central 3 took all 8. Metro took all 8. Central 3 took just 6 points, if memory serves.
Missouri Media, the lemon drop is the second pin left, the 4, second pin right, the 6 on your first ball, $1. Optional for Candlepins for Cancer, 5 on a strike, 10 on the double strike. I always tease Aaron Fontaine, 20 if it's Aaron Fontaine. Aaron, good second ball, youch.
Facebook page keeps dropping. Interesting.
Leach, oh, what a try that was. Sorry, Greg.
If anyone else on Facebook is having an issue, let me know.
Aaron, archer pin doesn't carry for an 8, 64 through 6. There's a spare 6 and a spare 5 in the string. Leach won't go. That's a 9. And Leach sits down at 71 through 6 for the number 1 seed, Central 3, who won it 2 years ago. Runner-ups last year, trying to get in the finals again. Could it be a rematch for last year again? Extra Lanes, defending champion, may be here next week if this keeps up tonight.
Interestingly, both teams' winning scores last night were 1758, or last week, excuse me, were 1758. Indeed, that middle string against Academy 3, Central 3 got foiled on. Metro with the sweep of Riverwalk we saw.
Nick pushes a 10 down. 2-4-7 chance for his first mark. Josh Daley, 1-2. The 7 falls. 1-2 in front, 9-10 right. Here in the first of 3.
Thanks, Greg, for the update on that.
Talking to yourself? Freshy's fair. Joins the party on first mark. Daley behind, got the 9. Greg Packer dealing with a lot of health challenges. Greg, thoughts and prayers with you. Hope you're doing okay. Hang in there, buddy. I think he's 59 years young, I believe. Right, Greg? Daley a 9.
Candlepin Bowling Network, the only channel that still asks ASL.
ASL. Oh, yeah. The internet service, yeah.
Age, sex, location. Not AOL.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Though keyword slingo was my jam, personally.
Yeah. It's come a long way, hasn't it?
Well, good to have you on this platform. We're on Facebook and YouTube. Candlepin Bowling Network. Like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube for more of these nice shots.
YouTube has the high definition, though, and live instant replay. 8 fill for Freshy, 55 half, 5's a wild, 5-5-5. 55 through 5. What's the score? Oh, yeah, 5-5-5. That's 55 through 5. Got it.
No one on a perfect string anymore for Central 3.
False start, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down. It's a football term.
Stayed behind the line. His heel slipped, he remarks.
Paul Bordeaux, thank you for watching. Hope I'm saying that right. Jim Lazinski, good to see you as always.
The other bowler does have the right to go ahead in a situation like this, but they never do.
Spare, back to back. Freshie trying to rally his team back. 65 and a ball through 6. Daley trying to get a bunch. Only 2 for rare 7.
And a ball.
That's right. Freshie got the marks. So we get the ball to go. Sorry.
Obviously, you don't like to leave a stick that you likely can't get, although.
And like I said, a 9. 80 through 6 in the first of 3. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Over 5,600 subscribers. Semi-pro to pro action. Close to 2,600 videos soon. Unbelievable. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook. Like this video. Share it with your friends and family. A lane delay on lane 20. And I hope they don't go to 17-18, Greg, for our sake, with that stupid pole in the way.
We'll figure a way to get a camera creatively, if necessary.
21-22, hint, hint.
And we're not going to panic just yet.
Yeah.
Panic. Sorry, didn't mean to do the be right back screen, heavens. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to show you, fine folks, the standings. That's what. And there we go. There are the standings. Central 3 coming into this 11 points ahead of Team Metro.
But look at this year. If you notice, Greg, in our viewers at home, the underline, the black line, 8 make the playoffs with 12. And it's reseeded after each round like the NFL playoffs. No brackets, so 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5. Only there's a tie for 8th and 9th. There's a one-string roll-off. And for 1st and 2nd, Mark Ritchie said also last week at Riverwalk. So look how bunch up this is. 70 points for Central 1. 12 Academy 1 who's lost a lot of tough games. You're only 15 behind, 7 spots behind, but only 15 points out. Basically 2 matches behind. Hingham was 12. They're up to 7th now. Lafayette had that 0-26 start. 0-24, then lost the first string of the 4th match and rallied. Still in the 500, slumping a little bit lately, but they're still in the 8th spot right now. But look how bunched up it is. I mean, one match between 7 and 11, 60 to 68. That is astonishing. As a fixing lane 20 here.
And that logjam has been persisting for weeks as well.
Yes, it has.
So,
yeah, at one point it was even closer. I think 4 to 12 was like within like 12 to 14 points of each other.
Yeah. And even there, Academy 1, I'm very surprised to see them in last because they have a lot of explosive bowlers on their side as well. I mean, Justin Scally has the highest triple as well, even though his average is below the median as well. That's one of the great mysteries. Can he hone in on consistency?
He had injury plague last year, too, as well. Academy 2 now rallying. They're only 1 behind Shooters Pub out of Exeter, New Hampshire.
Austin Barnes, 4-12 last week, 6-2 in that 6-2 victory in that case for Academy 2. No worries. Lane 20 appears to be set. I think we're going to have some bowling now.
So Mr. Ruber, Nate Leach is in Moncton with Nick Norcross, so that's why they're not here. Stephen Connolly, thanks for watching. That's right, the mechanical lemon drop for Keith Beaupre. Keith, put a buck in. Bev, Keith got a mechanical lemon drop, $1? Machine lemon drop. She says no. Thanks, Bev.
When's Candlepins for Cancer? 10 a.m.
Tomorrow morning, just after 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 o'clock Atlantic, 11:30 a.m. for our fine friends in Newfoundland. Waters 5 pin left up, Wood in front, the king.
Did nice the kicker. That's a good omen.
Beaupre, Oreo cakes, Oreo cookie, too accurate. Waters friendly Wood, takes advantage, spare. On the board for a slow start, 44.5 plus 1.
For some reason, I'm thinking all the way back to like an Exeter women's doubles where I think it was Lynn Duval who's got her heart broken by a ball right down the heart of a triangle, and she lost that match with her partner.
I've seen a lot of mechanical.
That was years ago.
I've seen a lot of mechanical lemon drops this season, by the way. I'm trying to talk to the machine to give me $1. If you with AI, the machine could pay us, but not yet. He goes left for 6. Not a bad leave. 1-3-6 to 9. Played hide and seek behind the 3. Greg has the second string call.
Handpin accuracy pretty comparable. Central 3 only has 2 more to this point.
Waters spare fill is 5. Just 49 at the half. 2-4-7 left on the right side. 6-10.
And actually, Central 3 has more splits, counting this one.
Over at the wall. Treetops the 6 for a spare. Top of the pin goes down. Second spare of the first. 61 on the ball through 6. Waters in the middle.
Bit more intrigue now. Obviously, we haven't put in Central 3's score, but if he does not get an out here, we do find ourselves in a bit of a 3-mark contest, which is surmountable at this point.
Waters grabs the short 3 for an 8. 57 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Let's pause. 13.3 seconds for Station ID from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Candlepin Bowling Network, Facebook and YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe, hit buttons. Make sure you're logged in if you're going to hit the like button, please, and hit the like button an odd number of times. Just by watching, you're doing a great thing, and you help us out and the game out. Thank you.
We got super beats too if you want to help pitch in as well. Optional.
Yeah. Super chats, yeah. That's the $sign on YouTube if you want to go above.
I'm watching too many commercials. Super beats, super chat. I kept saying super beats all week. I don't know why. For those stupid vitamin commercials.
For those of you like Kevin and everyone else who want to go above and beyond, thank you so much. If that's your pleasure.
Super chat, not super beats. Listen to your vitamins instead.
Harris switching. He got his Weetabix this morning. Got the diamond, but not the 7.
Fontaine comes back right behind the 8. Good effort. Takes a 9. Harris gains with a 10. Aaron's stuck in the 5 syndrome. 5-5-5. 55 through 5. And Harris 7 better at the half.
Candlepins for Cancer is hosting a stepladder tournament. That's 10 a.m. where 5 plays 4, and then 3, then 2, then Aaron Fontaine. Danny Harris to his left was on Stars and Strikes, a show that had that format first.
1-2-7 for Fontaine.
We're mimicking that, of course.
Harris 1-3, 7-10.
Right down to, not tomorrow, but yanking Mike Morin sometimes.
We'll have more. I talked to Mike today on the messenger. That's Fontaine. Treetops to 7 for a spare. 65 and a ball through 6 for Metro, trying to come back. They were down big earlier, making a charge.
Fontaine at 397 last week. We saw.
Without the fee. Harris missed everything that time. Rare for him. Dog Stanley probably duck his head now. Close his eyes, put his power over his eyes. How'd you miss that shot, Danny? And he ends up with an 8. 70 through 6. Time for an update from Greg. It's bowl switch sides every 2 boxes.
Here it is. So now it's really interesting. Central 3 had 1 mark. Metro had 6 marks. And that's why we've had quite a Crowell-esque turnaround. If you know, you know. 37 pins minus 4 marks in that last, as of 6 boxes from now. So Central 3 almost hit a 600 pace at one point, or even north of that, but now much closer contest. And look at all those open spares, 4-0. It's not 37 pins. It is a lot less if Metro can fill. They've been doing fine at that. 6.6 on the fills. Central 3 averaging 7.5 on their fills.
Sorry about that.
Well, I wasn't going to accost him, but.
Charles Collins crosses over diamond right. 8 days before Valentine's Day is a girl's best friend, but only 27% success rate. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Stephen Connolly, your friend Danny Harris is here. He says, tell Danny Harris hello. And Danny's going to say back to you, Stephen Connolly.
Hey, Stephen Connolly, how you doing? Oh, wait.
Used the ball at Lucky Strike Door Tester. Ah, yes.
I definitely did, yes. That's where I grew up.
Kecyk takes 9 to the 8 of Collins. Yeah. He just wanted to say hi. It was just a comment in chat, and now we're...
He used to bowl Lucky Strike in Dorchester, so he wants to give you a shout out.
And now I bowl at Old Indies in Quincy.
Well, Indies too.
I bowl at Old Indies in Quincy right now.
Okay. All right, Danny, keep up the good work today.
Definitely. Thank you, Steve.
He says thank you, Steve. Danny said thank you, Steve. How about our friend from Newfoundland, Wilfred Heyman from beautiful Cape Ray, Newfoundland on the half hour. All the candidates like to watch the Friday Night Pro League. Love it.
Well, Collins' ball came back. That's about the... I don't know how you play that 8-10 otherwise. You have to try something. Kecyk has interesting wood here. He may just dodge it for the 5-9. Does he have a direct route to it? Goes for the wood. No.
There was a Collins Bowlodrome, Mr. Nebs in David Godwin's in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. Mr. Nebs, 5-pin, 52 lane house, biggest in the world, in Billerica, Mass. Duckpin place.
Still exists.
Collins Bowlodrome, not named after Charles Collins.
Not at all. North Chelmsford Lanes is the other Duckpin house, which we have featured on Candlepin Bowling Network once with Drew Steele and guess who? Steve Bronchuk.
William Lugo from Melindy's, hello. Greg says hello to us from Mike Coombs. Hello again, Mike.
I feel like I had the sarcasm on too thick the last time I mentioned that, but I like that little novelty, even if it was not Candlepin.
Yes, Stanley the dog is in the house. Wayne Petty.
And he's well behaved.
Sure is. Better than some of the bowlers sometimes. Doesn't take a temper tantrum. I missed the head pin, should have been a strike.
Leach, like many on Central 3, a men's team's champion.
Leach takes it down with the wood.
Imagine 117 being the bottom average on your team. That's how stacked they are.
Team is razzing him in good fun. Very stoic in the lanes. Doesn't show much emotion usually. Oh, what a try by St. Cyr, the rock star.
Yeah, his ball works left to right. He could have. He's won a Pro Series playoffs against, guess who? Danny Harris.
Montana 9, 73 through 7, the first of 3. Metro down 30. They have 3 spares to 1 on their side. They can cut it into the teens. A couple of mark play potential in tying or taking the lead after being down huge in the beginning.
Oh, No.
Leach, thunderous shot, 9 in the spare.
That 19 box arrests that momentum.
You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. 90-7. 2-4 chance for St. Cyr.
Well, I could, but I won't.
You can go. You didn't read the Miranda rights. Free to go. Nick unhappy with that miss. Aaron trying to make up for it. Does fair. 83 the ball through 8 for Metro from PBD Mass.
Anything you miss can and will be used against you.
And Nick Leach, a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. We've had 4 of those tonight so far, 100 through 8. Can Metro come all the way back? Right now down 39. They got 4 spares to none. It's a spare sale. And can the top of the order join the party for 5 in a row when they come up next?
198 low 10-pin average, huh? Oof, harsh.
Josh Daley smokes 9. 80 through 6 coming in, not on the mark right now. Freshie back-to-back spares. Spare 8 spares, 65 in the ball through 6. The captain bombs away, baby strike! 3 marks in a row!
Very, very interesting.
Daley a spare, and that's not Artie Johnson. Rowan Martin's laughing. Very interesting, but not expensive.
And Freshie was out of the lineup last week after a tough score. Took himself out, put Nate Lees in. Now he's back in, trying to reestablish himself, and now he's got 3 marks in a row.
And Greg has no idea what I'm talking about. Rowan Martin's laughing. Very interesting. Artie Johnson.
Laughing was the subject of a $1 million question, and that's all I know. The first one, Kevin Carpenter. I don't need your help, Dad. I just wanted to tell you I'm winning $1 million.
Daley the bonus, 898 already, 98 through 7. Freshie, 3 marks in a row. On a strike on lane 19.
Didn't he have a double a few weeks ago?
Trying to get 2 here, 7, 4 middle. The object pin, 7 left, 8 right. Trying to get 4 in a row and another big 20 for the second box in a row. And not in Scarborough, Maine. What a great place that is there.
And I think it was on one of my broadcasts. I don't think it was on one of the Patton's broadcasts. Thank you, Alex and Brian.
Daley with the wood. He won't get it.
Ooh.
Good effort. Trying to get to 108 through 8.
I think it seemed like a reasonable choice of wood. Was that where you folks would have gone?
Freshie from the mark. No.
8, Phil.
93 through 7. Good bounce back. Josh and 9. 107 through 8. First of 3 strings. Freshie off the wall. Pretty 10. 103 through 8.
Gains a pin there. Pinning gap is actually dead even, would you believe, after Central 3 had all those 10 spares, strikes. Both sides have left 23 pins standing now.
The ESPN at Candlepin Bowling is Candlepin Bowling Network. We cover all the classes all the time, everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook. Like and share this video for great bowling content, semi-pro to pro action.
Even Moncton, just not right now.
Next February, 2027. Waters, oh, wow! How about that strike?
Bob Lee, the 6-7-10 was the last to go. Put that in the montage.
6-10-7.
Yeah, something like that.
7-6-10. Not the other 2 first.
Oh, no.
Waters 67 plus 2 through 7. They got a mark on the board. Now they have 2. 2 bonus balls come from rather 1 strike.
And it's a brutal break for Beaupre. 4 fill as well. That's going to stem the tide as well.
65 through 6.
Metro's done what they've needed to. At least they could get 6.
Keith and 8, 73 through 7. Waters has the answer. Stop the bleeding. Lead is down to 26 right now. They're down 2 spares to 1 strike. And Waters World looking for a big strike again for 2 in a row.
Exeter is that Shooter Sports Pub who got 4 points off of Metro a few weeks ago. I mean, anything's possible. They're not guaranteed to get 8.
2-7-10 for Waters. And Beaupre slams 9. That looked like a strike. 8-pin holds. He's a beast. Can throw up to 46 miles an hour by the Bob Lee radar gun, I call it.
Good grief. Does Waters have to cross over on the 2 to get this?
He bounces it. The wood carries the 10. Comes back for the 2, but not the 7. Or will it? Had a notion to go in the ocean. That was close.
To touch them all is impressive.
9 the strike. 76 through 7. Beaupre denied.
I'll do a score check at 8 boxes instead.
Waters gets the 10. 86 through 8 in the first of 3. Beaupre, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. That's 5 combined. Not a good time for that. 10. 83 through 8. Quick update from Greg.
Yeah, so I'll do a score check at 8 boxes, but I can tell you at this point, Central 3's got an extra mark. So now that tide is slowing down, but Fontaine on a spare.
Harris right back with 7.5. Wobbling 6, the middle pin. The object pin rolling around. Wood in front angled. 9 left, 10 right. Back to lane 19. Aaron Austin Fontaine. 65 of the ball through 6. The right-hander crosses over. Look at this one. 4. 2 spare fours in a row for their team.
Bro chopped off.
6, and Harris connects for a spare. A strike, spare 5 to start. Spare now since then. 80 in a ball through 7. Fontaine, good effort. 5 middle, 8 left.
I distinctly remember Chris Winiar's leaving that same leave once.
Now, who is Steve? Who is Banner 322? Says bombs away, baby. Love it. Fontaine splits the uprights 10, 79 through 7. Correct.
But yeah, chop off is usually a 5-pin leave where you take out the diagonal slice of 3 pins. Much more common over there.
Missouri beat me up in that 7-6 the opposite way they're supposed to say it. It's just dumb. How about 8-9? How about 3-4?
You hear that, kids? Your memes suck. Harris gets a 6 fill.
It's dumb. It really is. Fontaine 4 again. Harris 6 fill, 86 through 7. 2-7, right side 6-10. What a try.
Little more to the left is, I think, his idea. Very tough to gauge intention.
Harris picks up the 2. Youch.
Ooh, okay.
Tania 9. 95 through 8 in the first of 3 strings. Could it be a repeat next week? Position rounds, 1 versus 2, or be Central 3 and defending champions extra lanes. Oh, wow, 10 there. Fontaine, that's a deserved a highlight reel. Back-to-back 10s, 89 through 8. Greg, get that one.
A little late for that. I need a score check. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
It was a brilliant shot.
10s get robbed all the time.
I know, it's horrible.
I'm calling an attorney. $10 is need more replays. $8 is down, 2 to go here in the first. It could be a preview of the finals, the Friday Night Pro League, on May 16th at Ryan's and Millis, starting at 10 a.m. shortly after. May 16th, 2026. High-flying Ryan's and Millis, Massachusetts. I'd like to thank our viewers for supporting Candlepins for Cancer. $111,000 paid out to date to Candlepin families and relatives going through cancer treatments. $4,000 already in 2026. In 2025, a record $35,000 paid out, more than double any other year. Help us out by going to Candlepins #4, cancer.com. Candlepins4, cancer.com. It's a 501c3 charity. Plus to mail a check. The address on the website, Candlepins4cancer.com. Greg, that's the update.
36 pins minus a mark at the moment. I'll verify that.
Kecyk spread eagle, same spot.
And again, a brutal 4 drop. 36 pins, by the way. Brutal 4-pin drop for Metro. That's been a couple in their fills now, and now it's stymied Kecyk.
He ends up with a 6. 95 through 9. Collins gains 4 with a 10. Puts up to 40. 5 with the Century Club. He had 3 10s in a row earlier. Strikes for 9 to start. No marks in, but pinning well. All 9s, all 10s, and 1 8.
Yeah, Kevin, all the action over here, pretty much nowhere else. Probably more raucous downstairs here at Central Park Lanes. 22 lanes in all.
I like the 1920 because the table shakes over there by the vibration on lane 15 and 16 when Central 1 bowls them.
That's the only plug I can go in. They're all 2 prongs over here. That's how old this place is.
Oh, Kecyk denied by the 4. Good bid. I have the 3-prong or 2-prong adapter if you ever need one. I'll bring one with you next time. To sell us a Radio Shack.
Yes, that should have known.
Oh, they have department electric stores, hardware stores too, of course. CVS has them too. Al Kecyk at 10. Nice recovery. Disappointing string, 5 over the Century Club. Collins at 10 for the 5th time. He gets 10 better, 115. 8 blocks to go. A 40-pin lead for Central 3, minus a spare from the bowler here. The only mark on the board, the rock star Aaron St. Cyr. No other bowlers have marks at this point.
So, yeah, between the fizzling fills and all that, that's why we've got the margin we do at the moment. But still time for Metro to close the gap at least and keep the 6 points. Yeah, I know the adapters exist. That's a fair point, though, Patrick. Thank you.
Yeah, Central wants in a row tonight. Aaron, almost a strike. Big 9 fill. Cuts to 31. Now no marks on the board. So 9 fill for Aaron. Make it. Another one fell down. So 92 through 8.
Thank you.
Wood in front to help. Can you take advantage? He does.
Didn't touch the
ball
plank.
Ricocheted into it. And look at that try. Oh, Collins hit the 7. Denied the spare. That was close.
Like Waters on the 3-7-10. He touched them all.
Now Metro can cut it into the low 20s potentially. Aaron 102 to ball in the 9th. 2 backs, 2 spares in a row. No go. That's Nick Leach, rather not Collins. Nick Leach a 9. 109 through 9. Collins at a 115 first. Kecyk 10 less.
Now, here's a controversial take. If you're just playing open bowling with your friends, would you still say gutter balls don't count? Because a lot of people just want to, I'm not the fun police. I'm not going to go over to your lane and tell you how to play the game as long as you're staying in your lane. But, I think gutter balls just shouldn't count even if you're playing just for fun.
Who's Cheeseman 0912? Identify yourself. Explain. The Garlics would say, Dr. Who? Explain. Does Greg know what I'm talking about there?
No, but I got to do a lot of homework on the references. You'd think I would know them all.
Aaron Fifield, 107 through 9. Leach takes advantage. Spare.
Another cherry on top for Central 3.
Fourth mark of the string. All spares. 119 of the ball. Aaron a 9 ends up with a string of 116. Central 3 in the driver's seat for the first 2 points, but give credit to Metro. They hung in there when they were down big earlier.
Again, solid to be in the 110s. Just the 120 plus of Nick Leach. A standout right now.
Leach spares. Now strike 10 the first. 129.
Whoa.
Big swing for Central 3. They push the lead back up.
Excuse me for calling you bottom average. That's going to elevate it.
36 the lead.
It may be deafening silence, but that's going to set off shockwaves.
Freshie 103. Daley 4 better through 8. 4 left, 10 right. Josh pounds 8, 5 middle, 7 left. Brutal. Wood rolling to the 5. Better news now. Can Freshie hit that pin into that wood to send it to the 10? Low odd. Let's see if he can cut it over by itself. Doinked it.
Gettable for Daley here, unless the wood spins on him too much.
Right on cue. Spare. You are a genius. 117 the ball through 9.
Squirrel found a nut.
Well, the net found the squirrel. Freshie and 8. 1-1-1 through 9. So
it's just a question of power, I think. No, you can go ahead on this one.
So if Metro loses the string, which right now it looks like they are at this point, if they don't come back and win it, and Exeter takes 8 points, they have the tiebreaker. So next week, Exeter Lanes, defending champion, would be a next Friday night against Central 3 here.
If they overtake, indeed, we'll see.
If they take 8, that's right. If they take 8 tonight, as Freshie pounds 9, Woodling 6. Daley on the head pin, 7 left, 10 right, a sea of wood.
The astute of you will notice that Daley played the red line on that last shot, enabling it to stay straight and hit the 7, as opposed to going low on it, which risks twirling the wood and missing it.
Spear 8, 125 through 9. Freshie missed the chance. That hurts.
Twirling.
Daley with the wood. He got it again. Back to back, 3 out of 4. 5 in the string, 135 for the mini legend, Josh Daley. And Freshie, don't hurt him. A Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10, 121 opening string. The lead balloons to 46 plus.
And there you see a vivid difference in the wood play there. Daley actually goes to the right side and gets a little twirl.
It was 26 a sip of coffee ago. Daley on the head pin, adds 7 more. The lead is 53 with 4 to go. 142, fine first. Woo! For Josh Daley from Danvers, Mass. 567 to 514. None enough pins for Metro. You cannot beat a team like Central 3 or Exeter with that score.
As long as Central 3 stays pressed on the gas. In week 12, the last time they only took 2 points, it was Lafayette who came from behind. It was Lafayette, Lascarbo, and Lyonnaise, a lot of L's, combining for 300 between the two of them in the last string to take it all away. That was the last time Central 3 did not take at least 6.
JT had 169, I believe, that night.
Metro's only had a couple of 2s in that span.
Justin Waters, 7 left, 8 right. How about 7-8? Keith 179 back right. He missed everything. Muttering to himself.
I thought I heard Beaupre was a Pokemon aficionado too, but I may be mistaken.
Oh, absolutely. He is. Waters missed everything that time. Rare miss for him. Usually hits something. Keith, Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 6 we've seen already.
Not a good time for that.
93 through 9. You said it, not me. And Waters gets a 9, denied the PGS, 95 through 9, 3 blocks to go. And Central 3 has the first 2 points, so if Central 3 loses the rest of the way and loses total, and Exeter takes 8 in the match tonight, it'll be Exeter Lanes here next week, the 1-2 match in position round, with 1 versus 2, but Central 3 has number 1 wrapped up already coming tonight. As both play with the strike pin. Oh, rolls away from the 8.
Excuse you, 4-pin. What a tease.
Justin Waters, pocket 7. 2 in front, 5 right, 8 hiding behind the 2. 2 pieces in the area code.
Maybe his ball tailed away on that one, and that's why Waters didn't quite get enough purchase on that. Good wood.
Beaupre missed it.
Sorry to keep rambling.
Sorry,
Good wood,
okay,
though.
That's right. Justin missed that chance. Heather Kecyk of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour just came in as the 3rd match of the season recently. She bowled duck pin in Coventry, Rhode Island. Now bowls Candlepin, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, Hampshire. Great attitude.
Quite a move.
Yeah. And has about 101 average in the league right now.
Great
That's
highlight.
pretty good for less than 3 years of Candlepin bowling.
Great
Heather
neat.
Kecyk.
Great Nico highlight reel out of the match, though. Someone's got to tell her that's not how you clear deadwood.
No, she was so funny. She's like, whoops.
She even wound up in everything on that, and then it went completely the wrong way anyway.
Nice lady, too. No drama with her.
Well, yeah.
At
It's
least
welcome
not-
to
at
the
least not
ACST
yet.
in
At
her
least not yet,
case.
Heather. Hopefully not, Heather. I always tease her about that one. When you get good, don't become a drama queen. Keith, 103, disappointing string. What did
Waters,
have?
104.
Okay, one better. All right, final 2 blocks. Aaron Awesome Fontaine, 89 through 8. Setback leaves, setback string.
See, yeah, the string is anticlimactic, but you want those, and you hate to see the 4, 5, 7.
And it could be a setback in the standings from 2 to 3 potentially tonight.
If Exeter gets skunked, the point is moot.
Fontaine, what a try.
Hello.
Oh, right behind the 5, does the moonwalk. Billie Jean, woo.
I think that's exactly what he wanted to have happen.
The moonwalk, do the moonwalk. 9, 98 through 9. Harris head pin only. A 7. 102 through 9. Final box. Central 3 has the first 2 points.
I hear Freshie making the rounds. All right, let's get back into it. Let's pick it up here. It's not a pleasant loss to be on the other side of, but it is surmountable, and 6 points are on the table.
Greg Gouillart calls the second string. Fontaine rolling one more. The 2 can't get to the 4. Neil Harris, 2 left, 5 right. Wood behind. Greg has the second string call entirely through the whole string in its entirety.
Fontaine picks that up.
Back to Kerr, 72 watching. Hello. Both get spares in the 10th. Aaron 108, Danny 112. Central hits the 600 club. Once again, Metro just past the halfway point of the 500s. I'm going to try to call Bowling Center to try to get updates, Greg, these matches tonight for Exeter if I can, while you call the second string.
That'd be nice if you could accost them.
We need a roving reporter.
If you call Exeter, a loud mechanical bell rings. I don't know if they'll appreciate that. Brrring. You think it'd be the same here at Central, but no, they got their own system
All right,
here.
so the final score of that first string, Greg?
609 to 561, 48-pin win for Central 3. As you see, they have 2 points on the board. Now we go back to 0 for string number 2. As Hackerman presses his buttons and gets the things to do the thing they're supposed to do, and there we go. 609 to 561, and then we can start anew.
Greg, what do you got going on tomorrow, Greg? Programming note. What do you got going on tomorrow?
Candlepins for Cancer. I hear that's pretty good.
Yeah, top 5 live show. Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Mark Melissa Ritchie's house. It's done just after 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 o'clock Atlantic, 11:30 Newfoundland time.
That's going to be a ton of fun with 5 great bowlers, but if you could keep it to time, please. I've got an ACST doubleheader to go with Dan Castle afterwards.
Is it a doubleheader or doubles match? Doubles match. Doubles match, right?
No, an ACST doubleheader.
Doubleheader, yeah, 2 together, I mean, yeah, not 2 matches in a row. Okay.
Looking forward to that.
Greg with the play-by-play on Candlepin Bowling Network, Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, Week 22 of 35. Again, next week, remind yourself, you know.
Yep. McHugh, Smith, Breton. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, hit the bell icon on YouTube so you get notified when we go live next Friday night, or even tomorrow for the Candlepins Cancer Top 5 live show with number 1 seed Aaron Awesome Fontaine. Greg.
Kecyk looking to get to the left side of the 4-7, but didn't get in the neighborhood there. 1-7-8. I'd say we're your friendly neighborhood broadcast, but maybe I shouldn't step on Bowling for Scholars' toes. Speaking of, there's rumblings they might get a new co-host, and based on online activity, it seems like there's a heavy favorite that Mike Nardone might be Pete Royce's new co-host. I'm looking forward to that personally. They have their own local access. I forget the name of the network, honestly, and the website, but Bowling for Scholars, you can look it up. Featured a lot of great bowlers and community bowlers, and they do a great effort for folks that aren't really the most plugged into the bowling community, but they do it very faithfully. Collins just short of the 10-pin, doesn't get it to go. Kecyk, the old setback leave we call this one, thanks to Corey Smith and his friend Ryan. That piece of wood on the right that doesn't do a whole lot of good there. So a slower pinning start this time, just out of the gate here, but it's 9-9, so all told that first pair of boxes decides just a pair. Again, a few pins, just a few pins apart in average makes the biggest difference. Who knew? Anyone who bowls this game or knows. Leach and St. Cyr mentioned there, that's just a 3-pin gap. Interestingly, Nick Leach does 3 pins better away, so a number of these Central 3 bowlers obviously have higher away averages because of Central Park Lanes' relative difficulty. You'd expect that.
Hey, Greg, Extra's on the road tonight in their home house taking on Shooter Sports Pub in Exeter, New Hampshire.
Right.
So I'll get an update on that score in a moment.
Leach converts this one, the 4-1. There was a piece of wood, and I think it took out the 8-pin. St. Cyr's piece of wood out in front is a little more annoying, liable to deflect the ball, which it just did. Side saddle triangle remains. So another brutal deflection who's just holding back Metro as these pins continue to confound them. Now he sends one betwixt, and it's an 8-box. One more look at Leach's spare here, see what exactly took the 8, and actually no, it was a ball deflection. So Nick Leach after that 129 first string. That's a decent shot. 4 Horsemen's playable, and especially when the head pin drops. Not a head pin hit officially, but a run of 3. Oh, St. Cyr's got one of those as well. And he's actually got one on the 2-4-7, which, considering both these bowlers deal from the left side of the lane, we'll see. There's an answer to one of those frequently asked questions. Are the lanes oiled? Evidently not. Not in Candlepin, they're not. Freshie, that's Nick Zuffelato, had a look at that deadwood there, but there's a line painted, and the wood is behind it on the other side of it. So it must remain. Leach just misses the 3-pin. Corrado Pani C- is streaming the extra match. Interesting. Okay. We'll see if we can seek out any updates. Leach has all the pins down to the first 2, and that's going to gain a few. So just like that, that's 4 pins on the pinning and 11 pins, 7 pins for a total of 11. Daley, after a 142, routinely considered one of the best in the game. Three pin. It's taken out, and he has the 1, 6, 8, and 10. 1, 3, 5, 8, 9. Freshie can make this, though. If he treats this just like a side saddle triangle, this should go. Daley's got this to go as well. So another mark for Central 3. They've got 2 now. Metro looking for their first. Nick somehow doesn't get to the 3-pin. I guess he played it full. Just that little bit off the angle. And there's always that other dimension, power, which is so difficult to explain how exactly it changes a shot. But when your ball has less traveling to do on the lane, it tends to make the pin zip instead of twirl about. A little more reliability in the trajectory, not always. That's 5. But Daley, one of the hardest throwers, got a lot of fireballers in this match, but still. It makes a difference, and Freshie splits. But just throw it harder or softer is an extremely difficult change to make in the course of one string. Gone! Oh, the 5-pin got bumped off the sidewall. Speed kills again. Josh Daley starting 2 marks. Freshie's trying to spare here. This will be some slice here. He overcuts it, and the wood does not save him. Unbelievable bid by Nick, and he doesn't get it.
And Excellence has not saved them either. Excellence has won the first string of a Shooter Sports Pub in New Hampshire, 582 to 560. That means they're tied with Metro for second place right now. And the tiebreaker, it stays tonight. If Exeter wins outright, it takes 8 points.
So they
Metro
are
wins 6.
So they're momentarily tied in the standings. That's what you just said. I'll just reiterate.
Right. So technically they're in second place right now.
You're looking at the standings, folks, coming into tonight. So that 2-point gap between Metro and Exeter is now gone. I don't want to talk too loudly in case they haven't heard that. Don't want to put them off, but that is where we stand. Head pin 3-5-6. 1-2, get over 7. Thank you. Not biased towards any bowler, just biased against the pins. Those 3 pinners tend to be about a 50-50 proposition. But for Mr. 128, you'd have to favor him, but he's just that little bit too high on it. Beaupre's got this one, though. Another fireballer, and he does damage. In fact, the Deadwood's going to just roll itself right on out of here. Thank you very much. 10 back for him, and Waters gets $10. 16 pins right now to start out. Of course, Fontaine and Harris yet to have a say in this string. Keith Beaupre, one of the 120 averages on this team. Waters, see you later. 10 pins in a heap. Beaupre, if he gets this, it's a 20 box. He can load up again. 4-7 to respond. A spare can be as good as a strike here. We've seen the fills are no guarantee. Keith Beaupre, a 120 average. Aaron Fontaine, a 120 average, although only a 116 average on the road. Prefers the friendly confines of Metro Bowl Peabody. This 2-pinner gets away, though, and Waters has swung a mark. Chops out. That's a 9 box, and he's got 27 for the pair. Nico, bro, fractions and decimals don't mix. But yes, this is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. We're truncating decimals. Like us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube for more great Candlepin content and strikes like this. Harris. That's effectively back-to-back strikes for Central 3. 6-pin, get over, see ya. Fontaine responds with a strike of his own. Keith Beaupre has just picked up a new set of balls. I think he's going to make a change here. I'll have to ask him about that and what the decision was. 3, 4, and 6 for Harris. Fontaine wants to give his team that spark. Got his head pin crossover side for him. Yikes. And again, just a 4-pin drop. That has been the pet peeve for Metro in this one. Harris gets his 9 fill. Fontaine just wants to blast this cluster of 5. Well, maybe he's got loftier aspirations. That's kind of his persona, but he ends up with an 8 fill. Harris checks his 10th pin. Fontaine, okay, we'll jump the pin that way. Not what he wanted, of course. And he's got 27 for the pair. 3 bowlers do, interestingly, but it's Waters 20 plus. That's doing well. And then Daley's the only bowler with 2 marks right now, so he's the one most likely to get into the 30s at this point. 11 pins and 2 marks for Central 3 as they got 5 marks to 2 in that last pair of boxes. By the way, in that last string, marks were 18 to 14 for Central 3. Pinning was within 3 there, so really most of that difference was just that little extra. I mean, Central 3 is almost getting 1 pin more on their fills, and we're seeing that. We can see, call it robbery, call it angles, call it what you will. The Central 3 is getting more purchase on their head pin because the head pin accuracy is pretty comparable. Now Kecyk adds one, and how? Strikes up plenty in this string. Collins threw a ball that could have gotten one, but he's got a 3-6. Little light in his pocket, and that's what he's got. Now he's got a crossover for this one. Yes, that's a dart.
Let's do it again now.
It's another one of those bowlers. He bowls out of, I know he bowls out of Harvard. He's bowled out of Ryan's Mills before. If not still, I believe so. I mentioned that Ryan's Mills is one of those over electronic speed guns, but it tops out at a speed and you can't even see what it is. Many bowlers in this rotation you can see can do that. This one is also a dart, but at the wrong time. And now a 4 fill for Central 3 for a change. That's different. Kecyk, that's trivial. Spare on strike. Collins makes the 4-7-10, and it doesn't matter. What a funny game this is. This one gets away, though, and after that circus shot, he ends up with just 21 for the pair. So one spare fizzles. Kecyk gets a 20 box, and that is a massive contrast to how this string has been, this whole match has been going beforehand. Great to see you, Casey McCool. I don't know if we shouted you out. Kaboomy. Chester Cove's favorite. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Leach a little light on that side of things. And he's got a Starlight 5. I'm obliged to call it. Starlight Plains, originally here in East Boston. Just 3 pins taken out. Now Leach with a full hit after the thin one in the first place. 2 pins now for Central 3, plus an extra mark. And 2 pins gained for Leach to help matters out. Remember to keep an eye on the scoreboard over there. 2 hits to 1 as well atop that 4 pins for Central 3. So it's more like a double digits lead, but that could go in any direction. Remember, Metro and Exeter are tied. Position night, we haven't explained it tonight. Oh, strike, I don't have time now. Another hammer in the string. Leach is going to leave the high-low, which I do believe Don Gillis called it. It was the high-low jackpot, and now it's the high-low jack. 1-7-10. First hosts second next week, third hosts fourth, whoever it is. Fifth hosts sixth, whoever it is, and so forth. 11th hosts 12th. And that's just a quick and easy way to shake up the standings in this 35-week pro league. It happens after the second and third cycles or round robins in effect. Leach has a 9 box, and he's 46 through 4. So that's why we're watching the standings with great interest, because especially since we're likely to come back here and feature Central 3 again for the position night on the Friday night pro league game of the week. Who that opponent is could be interesting. If Metro does come back, and they have 6-2, and then they have immediate momentum with which to come back to these same lanes, maybe. Well, the same house, certainly. Yes, that's right. These are Central 3 lanes. Excuse me. Daley just a 10-pin, and Freshy just the 4-pin. But imagine having the 6-2 momentum and then immediately being able to parlay that. Spare for Freshy. Daley gets deflected by the wood, and Metro swings one. A brutal roadblock. Speaking of Don Gillis phrases, now 9. Evident frustration shot, and we see again. I'm stumped by this one. He played it on the red line. He thought he was going to get a favorable bounce, but just the action crumples into the right sidewall. And now Metro can tie the match with these marks or more. 10-pin has a plank even if it doesn't drop. Freshie wanted that on the fill, though. Still it won't, so I think Mr. Kecyk's going to have to start penciling that in over there. The wood is very horizontal back of the 3-pin. Does it plow through? Well, oh! Excuse me, spare. Daley can't get to the 5-pin. Thank you very much. Freshie hits the head pin last and gets it. Is that cosmic justice after all the times they got hosed on those fills? Now suddenly they get the unlikeliest of bounces, and this match is turning around. And those team bounces, it's contagious. Now Beaupre gets a favorable leave off the head pin. 4 horsemen left. Got a seat there? Good.
I'm going to take a rare seat, Greg. These stairs kill me at Central Park with a new replacement coming in June.
Yeah, I work a desk job. I got to get the exercise, but that's just me.
Oh,
Waters denied a double here. Plank in front of the 6, more or less.
I make a good bird in the perch, but I'd fall over, the only problem.
Yes, Beaupre runs the spare down.
Sorry.
I swear I care about what you say, Paul. I
could stand up all day a lot of times, more than sitting down.
Get you a high chair tomorrow.
Yeah. With the bib.
Spare on strike, Waters.
Chuck Grindle, good to see you. Casey McCool, watch. Sonic Kaboom, it's bombs away, baby, Casey. Get with it, come on. Casey McCool calls a slow motion strike a kaboom.
He uses every other one of your catchphrases on the air.
I know. Just give him grief. Beaupre 44 through 3 in the spare 7. Back on business.
Yeah. Waters having a good string of his own here. He tips the 4-pin. That's good news for the fill.
He had 34 through 4 in the first, now 47 through 3 in the second.
Keith, this time he's too full. Shades of that triangle number 5 shot from earlier. Can't get it to go. Those little bricks down the middle indicate head pin accuracy. Both of them get a gray brick for being off target on this one, but we're back on it in each case, but you're twice as likely to get a spare on the head pin as off it overall. Beaupre told you how many pins he got on that third ball. It is 53 through 4. There's a 10-box for Waters. Some people will use a different finger. We strongly condemn that.
Especially Toronto, the live show will be later on WON Sports Television Network in 37 markets across the country. WON Sports Television Network for the Candlepins for Cancer. Top 5 live show tomorrow, syndicated later on WON Sports, based out of New York.
We're just the streamers of this league, but you do it tomorrow. We'll give you maybe the $1,000, but then a pink slip. Don't you come back no more.
You're banned.
Is this going to break up? Oh, that 6-pin almost wanted to go for Fontaine. Harris has a triangle.
No banana splits for Casey McCool. We have to go to the emergency room tonight if we don't get one for Casey McCool.
Not just yet. Yes. Oh. Was that wood connected, or did Fontaine make a better cut than it appeared? Harris gets the same spare.
That was connected, I believe.
Just double checking. It looked like it jumped. Maybe the wooden back helped. No, it did touch the side wood. Just wanted to make sure. It's so tough to see in the blink of an eye.
Both on spares.
Yeah, 16 pins, minus, minus, minus. And Fontaine's got 9 more on his. Harris, right of reply.
7 left, 6 right. 7-6. It's dumb the other way around. 7-6.
AJ Stockton defies your anti-meme, and Fontaine gets the spare.
What's it, Aaron?
We're cool, gosh darn it.
These young kids, come on. 7-6. How about 8-9?
We're cultured here.
How about 8-6-7-5-3-0-9?
We're Candlepin Bowling Network. We're taking back the narrative.
7-6.
We're telling you about the actual memes the
like,
media does not want you to hear.
That's like telling Hawaii 5-0, Hawaii 0-5.
It's 0-4 on the marks, though. Central 3. About to get overtaken by Metro unless they start having another flurry of 4 fills again. Beaupre, unfortunately, the hangman in the CompuScore sense here, but beats a pitchfork in the eye with a Sharp stick. Anyway, 7 marks for Metro to 2, and it is 14 pins for Central 3, but a shed load of open marks for Metro.
Central 3 with 62 in the match.
And here we go again.
As we get close pretty soon to the halfway point of the match, week 22 of 35. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week, all 35 weeks plus the playoffs, right here on Candlepin Bowling Network. High definition, YouTube only. Like and follow us on Facebook. Like the video and share it as well. And get your friends out to bowl this great game for any age. Candlepin Bowling, a unique sport like no other.
Kecyk a glancing blow on that, and 4 fill. So 1 fill fizzles. Second ball, a good one. That'll help on the pinning side. So Collins doesn't want to leave both standing. He won't.
Where did Aaron get that first string, by the way?
Which Aaron?
Aaron Fontaine.
Aaron Fontaine, the 116, which is actually exactly his road average. Very good question.
That's good news for the opponents against him. The Candlepins Cancer Top 5 live should have won the finals.
One, 3, 6, and 7. Kecyk, 5 pin only.
By average,
Here comes Wood, not quite enough.
for your Toronto, Dean Sullivan by average is the favorite to get to the finals potentially. By average, actually, Domo Steele made it right there, also right behind Dean Sullivan. So, moves the 2 seed tomorrow, a 3 seed tomorrow rather.
It's gone for Kecyk. Corey Emerson, I'm looking forward to seeing as well. He's looking to make a name for himself.
What a great story. He's a great guy, just classy, on and off the lanes. Great guy, single dad, two great daughters. One just turned 9, one I believe is 5 or 6. But boy, well behaved at the roll-offs. It's like they're not there. They're so well behaved.
Dean Sullivan returning to the show.
For the 4th or 5th time, at least.
Oh,
Hasn't won the ladder yet. Was number 2 seed previously.
Dean Sullivan doesn't seem to type, but he's hogging the cameras. St. Cyr, excuse me? That's a tail on the left side, 4, 5, 7, 8. That's the Florence Greenleaf term for it in her book. Spread eagle, okay, these pins are just playing coy. Let's see who can really deliver a big shot here. 7 fill. Leach needs an out. Good third ball here. May even get the 10 pin for the same price.
David Gowans, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 o'clock Atlantic, 11:30 for our fine friends in Newfoundland. The Candlepins Cancer Top 5 live show shortly after, usually 10 to 15 minutes start late usually in the first match. Depending on the snow, Greg's arrival, any complications setting up, logistics.
Yeah, we might be a bit delayed. We'll see. Head pin, good shot, Leach, and the 7 pin does go. The wood just kept on rolling and kept on going, and that is now 3 strikes for Central 3 and 3 strikes for Metro, and it's only box 6 of this. It's the 24th box. We're not even halfway through.
After a 7 in the 5th. 7-6.
St. Cyr carves through a bit. Hello. 10 box and how?
There's a parody song back in the 60s or 70s called They Come and Take Me Away, ha-ha, hee-hee, hoo-ha. It was like in the top 4 like 5 weeks only. It got in the top 10. It was a bizarre song.
Apologies to Nick, but I can't show strikes for every replay. I'm not repetitive.
You're not a robot?
Captain's up. Daley used to bowl in the 2nd spot, if memory serves. Now he's smack dab in the middle, and he's right on the 2 pin for the half.
He's let up also this year, too, as well.
Trying to change things up. I remember Exeter's lineup resilient.
So just only down 2 in the string. All of a sudden, down Hawaii 5-0. Book 'em, Dano, in the match.
Kecyk, Lee, St. Cyr, Beaupre, Fontaine was the lineup last week for Metro, so pretty much the same. St. Cyr goes from 3rd to 2nd, and then Freshy's in. Check mark. Tails away. Darn. It's like a curling rock. Yeah, that 4 pin's gone. But that was an interesting double take there. He walked away from explosion and then was like, oop, better make sure. And Bro missed a fill. God damn it. Gosh darn diddly darn. What was it?
Let me check for you.
Actually, hold on. There's $10. I'll catch it in a sec. Don't panic. 8 pin goes down. I'll get that in a second. Head pin wills the 5, 6, and 10. Over for Freshie with a setback. Ball's going to rescue me from my mistake. Thank you very much. And the spare converted. Six on both of them? Ah. That's right, it was a check. Yeah, that's right, it was the check mark and all that. I remember now. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everyone. And now the commentator is up to date. The good thing about the setback leave is it's easy to pin. Nice kibosh. Score at 9. So 2 pins, and we got ourselves quite the contest here in this string. Taking a look here. Yeah, Metro's got 1 extra mark, but the pinning is 4 in favor of Central 3 in this string, which is negating some of that. And if the string stays this tight, that could get really interesting really quickly. Central 3's been pinning better on average. They lose fewer pins in their markless frames. 1, 9, and 10 for Waters. Half Worcester opposite. Oh, no, thank you. See, the problem is the wood is sticking its tongue out a little bit. Waters off target. I was going to be very curious to see which side he played it on. Beaupre mixing stick spare. Half Worcester converted. Metro catches one here. Waters again, and the wood does cause an awful deflection. I thought, actually, you know what? That was not that far off from a 10 box. It's 9 instead. 66 half. Beaupre a possibility of a 70 half here. Lickety split. It'll be gone quickly anyway. Apart from that 4 pin. 3 pins plus an extra hit, which you will now see first Waters. Head pin, a little high, a little crossover-ish, and leaves that. Beaupre, light in the pocket, tickling the 4. Guess what? Starlight 5. Yikes. I mean, the parallel pins sometimes go, but then what? Takes out the 6 and the 9. Beaupre's got wood nestled in there. Yes, it does take out the 7 for his 4th mark and 6. That's about the best Justin can do in response. And now Metro turning the tide. And if this keeps going, then totals starts becoming interesting too. And I mentioned it has been months since Central 3 has had a shock turnaround. That was all in string 3 in Lafayette's case in week 12. Week 14 is the last time Metro's Metro's had a few 4s along the way, but the last time they've lost is week 14. We saw one of those 8s against Shooter's Pub. Harris, will not be denied. Gets his 3rd spare of his first half. And Fontaine with the perfect response.
Hello to our friend Jeff Charlton in Sanford Bolorama, Maine, watching. Hello, Jeff. Got great kids there in your family. Don Marie Charlton.
Score is now up to date. This is a strange bounce on the way. 4-5-7 with setback wood in a weird spot.
73 half. Aaron 71 on the ball. 3 in a row, 4 out of 5.
Long way scoreboard. Fontaine.
Bombs away, baby. Big 20.
Right sides the pins.
81 half, 91 plus 2 through 6. Aaron Awesome Fontaine. Tuning up for tomorrow's #1 spot, the Candlepins Cancer Top 5 live show at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Greg and I have the coverage here on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network.
I tell you, Fontaine, so much more than just Tom Olsta's grandson. Tell you what, he is making such a name for himself, including as part of Central 3 for that World's Championship with Team Academy Lanes. 18 pins plus an extra hit for Metro. 1, 2, 3, 4 marks. No, 5 marks from Metro to the 3 of Central 3. So momentum continuing to tilt towards the maroon or claret or whatever shirts you see. Kecyk with 3 marks and 4. A silent but deadly part of that attack.
Jeff Charlton again, hello. Please tell your family hello. Hope to see you in the Buttwell's rollouts.
And the Iceman gets a 9 fill.
Buttwell's rollouts, March 2026, Jeff. Register Candlepins #4 at Cancer.com. Open scratch any singles. Starting March 3rd to March 29th, top 5 live show, April 4th.
It's good. 4 marks in 5. Collins wayward of the object, but good sticks.
And you talked about Mike Warren earlier. Mike Warren will join us for the Top 5 live show April 4th, 2026 at Buttwell's Bowling Center. Top 5 live show.
April 4th. 4-4. See you then. $9 for Collins. Boutwell's 24 lanes, former world's host. So that'll be the April edition of Candlepins for Cancer. See you tomorrow at Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Mass. Hints you probably don't all fit in that small little house. Maybe just watch on Candlepin Bowling Network. Starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. 19 again for Al Kecyk Sr. Collins, there's another tail. The parallel pins.
And Metro making a run for total now.
How about this corner? Good!
3 in a row, 5 out of 6.
A pair of marks, 3 in a row, and Collins nearly makes the impossible one. Apart from the fact we have seen it go before.
Sidney Milligan watch from Waverly, Nova Scotia, Canada. Hello.
That 10 pin's easier. Ignore the pins. They're just being trolls. That was a labeled shot. Al Kecyk.
Calling 75-8. The Iceman cometh on an icy night tonight. Icy cold night anyway, at least.
The ice just keeps coming. I mean, there you go. 37 pins plus a mark, and look at total. Look at total, folks. 11 pins and an extra hit on Metro's side to negate some of that.
They got the first string out of their system. Red hot here in the second.
Hat pin smashed in, and St. Cyr with a strike.
Bombs away, baby.
And has total tilted.
Unbelievable comeback by Metro.
The match more warped than, maybe I shouldn't say it. 6 fill for Leach despite his head pin contact on the second ball.
At Riverwalk Lane's the Cool House. Mark Ritchie does a great job. Check out the Riverwalk Review, about a 43-minute interview with Mark Ritchie from December 2025 on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. The Riverwalk Review. Mark, great insight into his house, the game itself, and his mini museum. The Riverwalk Review, available free on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
There it comes. On a strike, needs some more. The entire complexion of this match, especially since the mark fizzled opposite. Leach does have a fill, spare leave, excuse me.
4 marks to 1 for Metro, too.
Needs more, got sticks. No chance at the spare, but that's good count on the scoreboard. Leach converts, though, and Central 3 back out in it.
Aaron stuck in the 7 zone, 77 through 7.
And immediately breaks out of it, 86 through 8.
Eric Sargent rooting for the Rockstar, Aaron St. Cyr.
It is a virtually tied match, and what a time for Captain Daley and Captain Zuffelato to get back up.
Daley on a spare. 73 in a ball to spare 5, spare 9 to start. 9, 10, 10 in between.
If Exeter has 6 points, or if Exeter wins out, then
They're here next
Metro
week.
cannot come back next week. But anything else?
And Metro hosting the Shooters Pub or Academy Lanes. They have 1 point separating or 2 points separating Academy and Shooters Pub coming in.
Daley gets an 8 fill. I know it's only string 2, but I'm already thinking ahead. Awful deflection with the wood. Rolling wood coming this way for the 6-10. Not enough steam. Someone called the Steamship Authority. 1-7. Oh, spare! Was that where he drew that one up? Cap 1-7. Cap 6 wall on the other side. I can't recall the last time I've seen a bounce quite like that. It just kept on going as Daley pulls the string. Brashe's hit 6-pin. And the fill, a glancing blow on Daley's side of things. Triangle number 2.
Nick, 5-time Pro Series champion, staring at the 6 on lane 20 in the 8th box, second string from Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass.
And Pro Series organizer, along with his teammate Nate Lees and Dave Barber from Exeter.
Missed the chance.
Daley, nope, another, rotten wood deflection this time. And he will be shut down in this one.
And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for Freshie. Not a good time for that. 10, back-to-back 10, rather 110 in a row. After 3 nines, I should say. 88 through 8, 8's a wild.
But did we find a good time for it? He just picked up a pin. So remember, total was not something Metro had to win in one fell swoop. The string is still in play. 3 marks to 1. What if Metro goes back to their 4 fills and suddenly Nick Leach, who had an incredible first string, finds another 20 bucks? Anything's still possible here. Not a good lead for the Metro side this time, although Beaupre has 7. Waters, 3-6-10. We've seen these 3-pinners go with some regularity. Basically requires a wall deflection or a very full hit, and the head pin just goes in front of the 9. Waters try. That is on the outside, and then suspended animation as the wood stops the wood before the 10. $10 box, 10 aside.
Andrew rooting for Nick. Andrew rooting for Josh Daley. And Justin Waters.
The wilting pin probably wasn't going to take it, but we have seen some dramatic, wacky things with these pins. Perfectly regulation.
Oh, I thought it said Bear River, Nova Scotia, Cindy. You said...
Look at this one. Has it hammered it? And, you know, it's supposed to be a garden variety 9-drop, but we all saw how it went down. Waters does get his 2-pin to go, and Central 3 gets another mark here.
So Bear River, Nova Scotia. Where's that located, Cindy Milligan?
Beaupre to keep the marks advantage. It's good. Converts the exotic one. One more time and all this went.
What did he keep that, 103 in the first?
Beaupre, that would be a, yes, 103. Fontaine.
On a strike.
On a whole lot of action in this one. Trying to save some for tomorrow. He's just 4 to begin. 4 horsemen, 5 and 9 for Harris. Wait for the bonus money, I guess. No, he wants 6 now, and he's got them all! Fontaine, spare on strike. Anchoring down Metro.
5 marks in a row, 6 out of 7. Amazing for Aaron Awesome Fontaine.
These Friday night matches always bring out some locals here. You got Frank and Christopher, who always bring their camcorder. And they've been doing this for longer than Candlepin Bowling Network's been a thing, you know. And other folks around the East Boston area, they do come out and they watch these teams, Central 3 and Central 1. And I think they're in for quite an extraordinary sight here. Whether you're watching it with us, whether you're watching on Charlie Collins' TikTok, @_Charles1_.
9 more for Fontaine, 120 through 7.
You're seeing quite something, and the fireworks continue as Harris hammers.
Bombs away, baby, strike. His second strike of the string.
Harris gets to 4 marks.
Aaron has 2 strikes in the string. He's on fire.
Harris having a perfectly pro-tier string. Yes, the wood goes. Yes, he fist pumped a plank in front of a single. That was not easy.
And this is tomorrow, Cancel Live Show. It's $50 for 3 marks for like Channel 5 and $50 for each additional mark. That'd be a lot of heaping dough right there.
6 marks for Metro to 4 for Central 3. It just keeps on going and going. Al Kecyk has 5 marks, 2 marks, 2, 5, and that is a 7-mark string for Fontaine. Paul wants to check in on something. I see 283 views, no surprise. Marquee matchup here.
All right.
I didn't get a chance to check the scores.
I'll
but
check
maybe
that. I'll check that for you.
466, 519 I have it as. I'm pretty sure. 519, 466. Without interrupting them, please. Collins head pin! Eviscerates the pins. How many adjectives remain? 499. I don't know. 4 pins taken out. Kecyk a 6 fill. I heard a much different score. I don't know how I'm that far off. Sorry for the confusion, folks. We'll try and get that sorted in just a second here. 10 box, 126.
You guys got 519.
Thank you. Perfect. 519 to 466. So we were. Now they're going to make some jokes about keeping paper math. Wasn't so funny for another Central Park Lanes team. I know it's a sore subject, but hey, they made the playoffs at Men's Worlds. A different Central team altogether, but that was a good bunch of guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they respond next time when we have Men's Worlds at Academy Lanes. Mixed Worlds at the same location. Collins gets an 8 fill on the strike. Kecyk, good! Wood connected it, and he does connect. Collins takes a 9 box, goes from 115 to 102. Kecyk, you see it here. It's all there, and it's gone for a spare. 136 and a ball. Kecyk north of a 120 average. And the fill is 6. 142, 247 total. 58 pins minus a mark, and Metro has the lead on both fronts. St. Cyr and Leach. Can you believe this turnaround, Paul? It is believable. 1 and 2, we were promised a dynamic matchup, and it is delivered.
I said earlier, all week long it's going to be a war. It started up as a big win for Central 3 in the first. Metro pounding right back in the lead.
And Central 3, a light load here. Wood doesn't bounce the right way for Leach.
Central 3 has 2 strikes to 2 spares in their favor. Slight extra pinning there on that edge.
St. Cyr with the right idea, just hooked past the 3-pin. Can still equalize this 9 box. And he makes another 10 late. That's now the second time he's made, actually, I think the exact same angle.
Corey Emerson watching the number 2 seed tomorrow on the Kansas Top 5 Live Show. Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass.
Oh, hi.
Candlepin Bowling has the coverage. He said he's getting Fontaine 6 marks in a row out of the way now.
Scouting the competition, huh?
Yeah, what do you have? What do you have? A 116 first, right, Aaron?
116, and he's going to have a little bit more than that.
He's already passed it now, hasn't he? In 8 boxes.
Oh, yes.
Way up, way past that. 140 something, is it?
Yep. Spare try not in the neighborhood there. St. Cyr, does the Wood cooperate? Well, got to hit the head pin, though. He knew.
First time tomorrow, I'll give you $100 for 150 string at Riverwalk. Probably a little higher at Buttwell's. 175 probably at Buttwell's.
Of course, that was its intention. It's much easier to say back here in the chair. Wood's not going to roll for him this time. He'll get a 9 box, 105 for him, 109 for Leach. Pick up a few there.
It'll probably be $50 at Buttwell's rather for 150 string, not 100, because Riverwalk's a little tougher, so we're doing 100 at Riverwalk.
Ah, we are using slope ratings, which is something the CBA, the Candlepin Bowlers Association, wants to do. I was talking to Justin Waters a little bit about that. That's a past conversation actually I've had with him.
Metro's a 55 in the string, 7 in the match.
Daley slightly wayward, head pin tips anyway, and will become fair wood if it straddles the plate a little bit. The line's not perfectly there, but yep, 5 into the 4. Zuffelato likes the sight of that.
How about 5-4? It's the other dumb sequence they're talking about nowadays.
That's dumb. 6-7's alliterative, old man.
4-5, 3-4, 2-3.
Sorry, that was bad.
1-0-0-1.
Well, Zuffelato trying to do the binary calculations there, but it just didn't work out.
Missed a couple of singles tonight.
Imagine how much bigger the lead could be. You know, all else held equal, who knows?
Daley third, 10 of the second, 117 through 9. Fresh hits a Paul Grand Special. Never a good time for that. Missed the second, make the third, 10. 98 after back-to-back 10s, 98 through 9. He has 3 10s in the second.
55 pins up in this string. Total turnaround. And again, Central 3 has not been in this position, well, has not had the specter of this happening, a result they have not seen since November. A loss. Check mark right. Probably worth a live than not. In this case, not on a fill. Daley ripping the pin and goes behind the 9. Freshie's seen this sleeve before. Last time he was just into the 3-6-10 if memory serves. And can't take this one from behind. Again, like a previous box. Daley 10, 127.
269 through 2.
It's excellent bowling, but it's a team game, and you see his actual reaction there.
Freshie 9, 107. What's his first 2-string total for Freshie?
228. As per the white box.
4 box to go here in the middle string of 3. Paul Grant, Gouillart live on Candlepin Bowling Network Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, 1 versus 2. The hype is lived up to now. After a tough first string for Metro, now lead the match.
Waters, again on a strike, this time 4 horsemen. Beaupre does him one better. He's got a 7 fill.
Metro a touchdown in the match right now. It's
into the high average portion of the lineups. Yes, 4 horsemen down. Spare on strike. And with a string out of reach, at least Central 3 can make the match interesting. Beaupre spares.
Waters cuts the deficit from 6 in the total to 3 in total.
We still have a whole string to decide that one.
Metro takes the second string, still in it, but they've officially clinched it, 2 points apiece.
These next 3 boxes can still affect that fate, but Metro has done their job in this string of fun-maxing this match for you folks. And pin 5 and 10, the nickel and dime for Waters. Beaupre gets his leave. 19 makes 131 in the 9th.
Go over 3 marks throw and 5 out of 6.
How about 7 out of 10 if the wood cooperates?
7-10.
No, don't put that on the bowlers. Don't you dare. Ooh, Waters doesn't get it.
That wasn't intended to be for bowlers, actually.
The shake wasn't the pin. That was my reaction. Yes, the spare does convert. Beaupre with an outside chance of 150 here.
The tsunami is alive and well. 141, the ball in the 10th.
And Justin Waters, 132. 132.
2-string total for him.
I mean, Metro might go 650 in this one. Extraordinary bowling. This fill is only 4, though, so ho-hum, 145.
2-string total for both?
248 for Beaupre and 236 for Waters.
Oh, yeah, right up top there, Bill. Okay, see it.
If my user interface needs improvements, feedback is welcome.
We do accept constructive feedback here.
Just don't be mean.
There's a big difference. Negativity and constructive feedback are completely different things.
I'm going to try to get the score real quick before we start the third. You can start the third in the meantime if I don't get back in time.
Sure.
Try and get the update in the Shooters
Yeah.
Club extra match.
You can wait for the ball change as well. It's up to you.
I'll do it now.
Okay. Arizona strike diamond. Crossed over side, and you see he has that left to right turn on his ball. Fontaine down the middle, spread eagle. 134. Harris just full on the diamond, but got the sticks he was after. 112 through 8. Eagle make. Here comes Wood. It's moving. But the money is safe in the bank as the $25 incentive stays put for now. 9-box Harris. And a 9-box Fontaine. Candlepin Bowling Network gives away $25. Just a little way of paying it forward to the bowlers as best as we can. We love what we do. And YouTube does help us out, but modestly so. And we want to do a modest little thing forward for the bowlers. It's just a way of showing their appreciation for them, just like we show our appreciation to you folks watching. Thank you. Harris spare, 131 and a ball. Fontaine, easy as you like. Spare for him, and he has 8 marks. 15 marks out of the bottom 2 for Metro. North of 650. Please add it correctly. Harris splatters that. No banana split for you, Casey. Sorry. 8-box, 139. Double pinochle. Big. Sometimes people will call it the big 4, just like 10-pin does. We're doing dares during the second string.
Are they putting money on this?
Danny Harris is egging him on with another ball. I don't know whose it is. And Fontaine threw it.
Whose ball is that?
161. I got to get to the bottom of this one, folks, while I show you the final scores here. Match points go on the board. Metro's tied it up at 2.
Freshie, whose ball was that?
It was Danny. He gave Fontaine one of his own. There's the scores for you folks after 2 strings. Tied up at 2. We got ourselves a 3-pin match going into the third. I cannot believe Aaron Fontaine took that dare. Isn't it interesting? I've seen people switch it up. I've seen a bowler throw someone else's ball when they were waiting on a ball delay.
What was that? 660? Yep, 660. 609 I'm expecting. Yes.
660, 609 is confirmed, and we go back to string number 3. Oh, we'll just do some research. Maybe he might be pinging Exeter. Maybe someone's watching the Corrado Pawnee stream and can the C- stream and might be able to get to the bottom of that. But we're watching here. Remember, standings are here. Exeter, we know, took the first 2 points where Metro did not. But if Metro can take points where Exeter does not, we're right back to that 2-point advantage. And then position night, 1 versus 2 Electric Boogaloo Redux. Sequel, deluxe, whatever. First host, second, third host, fourth in next week's position night matchup per the schedule. Will we see another Central 3 and Metro showdown? And actually, I just overheard Daley say a coincidence I didn't realize. Central 3 threw the same 609. Metro 660 after 561. And that's why we are where we are in the scoreboard right now. Usually we plow right into the third string, but this time we're taking a bit of a delay on this one. Not sure what the hang-up is this time, but it gives us a chance to look around and see what's going on. And possible ball jam or something similar. So the apparently there's a ball return delay of some sort.
Ball return delay.
So apparently a bit of a ball return issue, so we have a technical issue. Otherwise, we would be starting string 3 right now. The stream didn't work out, bummer. So we don't have the surveillance camera on the Exeter, but maybe we have contacts and liaison that we have. Taking a look here. Here, we'll pop up the full scoreboard for you as well. 12:21 to 12:18. So again, 609 exactly for Central 3. marks in this match right now, 39-36 for Metro. 50 and pinning is actually within one. Actually, Metro has knocked down one more literal pin. So the pinning, simply, that's the actual Candlepin term. 3 pins overall in this match is the actual lead. So Central 3 still filling their marks better, but even that is sort of tilted, but not enough to affect that in the scoreboard. Headpins, by the way, are 70-66, which means that Central 3 actually has, 70% headpin rate. That's actually pretty good. You're hitting objects that consistently there, and that's just talking about the first ball. Yeah. Nico Pujar in YouTube chat from our social media team. How did Tim Douglas clean up that mess? That was a nightmare at Webster Timberlane. It happened to be at Webster Timberlane's Abington, but it was actually a little bit worse than that, where it could happen at any bowling center, point being. But some miscreant must have thrown all the house balls and all the pins, and it somehow got jammed up. I think it was either a ball where the pin should be or a pin where the ball should be. And it all got jammed up, and Tim Douglas saw, oh no, there's no pins on this lane, and there's no balls anywhere. A technical delay, we're delayed here. And lo and behold, he goes to the pit, and he finds that there's about 3 dozen house balls and 2 full sets of pins like you're supposed to keep in the pin setters all there, and he had to clean up that mess.
I talked to Darren at Extra Lanes Shooter Sports by Mix New Hampshire. They couldn't get the scores, but Extra did win, he said, the second string. They're up 4-0. I don't know the total in that second string. They won the first 582, 560 of a Shooter's Pub, and that's a 3-4 matchup right now coming in tonight. That could be Academy Lanes next week, bowling Shooter's Pub, or it could be different mix-ups next week. We'll see.
Yeah.
So right now, if Exeter wins the third string there in Exeter, New Hampshire, on the road at their home house against Shooter Sports Pub, they'll be here next week, even if Metro wins the third string and takes total. And right now, through 2, Metro's up 3 in the match, 12-21 to 12-18, 2 points apiece. So if they win and Exeter loses their third string at Shooter's Pub, then it'll be a rematch next week here again, a position match, where 1 plays 2 up to 11 plays 12.
The delay persists.
But we'll be at Central Park Lanes 3 anyway next week, either way.
Cynthia, technically asking you, Paul, but do you ever show the bowlers' averages for the league? We try to call it out as often as we can.
Yeah, I had a lot going on. I didn't have time to prepare like I usually do today. I had a lot going on. Another match earlier, preparing for tomorrow's live show.
Yeah.
Did 3 matches yesterday.
But I can tell you, Justin Waters' 127 average, the top of anyone.
I can look those up real quick because I usually have that here.
And, in fact, I can point out this one thing to you folks as well. I haven't plugged it all stream long. If you pull down the description, you can actually go to Corey Alisi, Secretary Corey Alisi's actual spreadsheet where you see all the stats there. And you can actually, even though it would be our pleasure, we try to do it on the broadcast too, but if you want to do self-serve, you can go there, and there's a little tiny URL link, literally tinyurl.com, and you can go there and you can see the actual spreadsheet for yourself. You can see my pretty face pawing around the stats right now. Stuff like Beaupre and Fontaine on a 120 average and Waters on a 127 average. And Daley and Harris only on 123 and 121 respectively.
While you get a chance, folks, watch the Candlepin Cancer documentary, just 25 minutes long. Scott Perry, Butwell's Bowling Center, film and journalism major at Keene State College. Wonderful job, aced it. Candlepins for Cancer. It's called No Questions Asked. Look it up on YouTube or Facebook. YouTube in high definition. No Questions Asked. You'll have the Candlepins Cancer logo on the picture in front. You will absolutely love it. Touching, emotional, and well done. Very professional video by Scott Perry about Wells Concord, Hampshire, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D North. The 5th seed did a great job. No Questions Asked. Check it out. It'll help you explain the Candlepins Cancer thoughts behind the charity, where it's at, some of the stuff we're doing right now, some testimonials. So No Questions Asked. Check it out on YouTube. Perry Harlow Productions.
Well, now's a good time to test my Ethernet cable. I have not heard word that they're moving, but I'm starting to take it out just in case they decide
Hope
to
they go to
shift
21
over.
and 22 be easier.
Ooh, I wonder.
That's all right. First Mexican
You can lobby for it. It's their league.
Corrado, you thought his name was Corando Panini.
Sorry, I overheard something. Maybe you did too. But there we go. Once again, a ball return delay at the moment right here. Lane 20 or lane 19 suffering a little bit. Some people think it's lane 20, but You know, these machines, decades old, they are such reliable workhorses even when they do have those malfunctions every now and again. But that's one of the things. That's something I say over and over again. Candlepin is alive and well, yet it cannot grow until we have a pin setting solution in place. Strings are not it, because it would just tangle up endlessly, which is probably to the delight of many of you, strings being the polarizing thing it is, but it's but yeah, the Candlepin has to be a free-fall game as it is, because we're the only ones that play the wood on the plate. No other game does that. Not Duckpin, our small ball cousins just down the way on the Atlantic. Nobody. So these machines, mostly made by Bowlmore before they went bankrupt, service most things. Of course, when we go tomorrow to Riverwalk Lanes for Candlepins for Cancer, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, you'll see that they have the Model E pin setter. Well, those things really whip down. I've seen that thing in person. Those things are terrifying up close. That could concuss you if you're not careful. But point being, there's been a lot of those Bowlmore models. But really, they were the only game in town. I mean, apart from one-offs or two-offs, like the AMF, I think it was 8295, which now is only at York, Maine's Old Town Bowling Center. That's it. And used to be at Norwood Sports Center. Used to be at Lanes and Games Cambridge as well. Actually, Norwood might not be gone. It is in the process of a sale, though. We're hard to say as well.
Archie Strike and Spear in Parsonsville, Maine, looking for a Candlepin owner also as well. And maybe also Bayberry Bowling Center, Bayberry Bowldrome, Spencer, Mass. also.
That's been reported in the media. I think that's confirmed at that point.
A couple of roll-ups coming up. 1 week from tomorrow, March 7, 2026, high-flying rollaway lanes in where? Ware, Ware, Mass. 10-string, our first one day, 2 shifts, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Saturday, March 7, 2026, 1 day, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Register Candlepins number 4, Cants.com. Candlepins 4, Cants.com. $120 entry fee per shift. You can bowl both shifts if you'd like. And then the Butwell's March roll-offs continue, 3rd annual, starting March 3rd through March 29th.
Ooh, I see a ball return working.
4, Cants.com. Candlepins 4, Cants.com. Butwell's roll-offs in Concord, New Hampshire. Top 5 live show, April 4th, 2026. Mike Warren joins me and Greg for the live show. And, of course, the Riverwalk Top 5 live show tomorrow morning at the 10 a.m. from Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Greg and I have that call here on Candlepin Bowling Network. For any roll-offs or to donate to Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity, go to Candlepins number 4, Cants.com. We are going to lanes 21 and 22 upstairs after about a 10, 15-minute delay. I call it a lane delay, not a rain delay. No tarp, a lane delay. Okay, we were told a motor broke on lane 19, so it wasn't a ball jam, it was a motor broke. So
yeah, more major than usual, so,
yeah,
there we go.
Thank goodness we're on 17 and 18 between the two poles, way off to our right here we are. So we'll start in just a moment.
Let me see how my view is here.
Peter, Pearl Kelly Newcomb, thanks for watching. I believe in Canada, right, Pearl? Thank you very much.
Thanks again, folks, for bearing with us again. And it was
control.
an unusually long lane delay, but sometimes these things happen.
Lane delay. So let's see. Can that get Central 3 revigorated? They won by 48. They lost by 51. Was it 48 in the first one or 49? It's 3 either way. Start going to the third string. 2 points apiece.
All right.
And a
lane 22.
Center Worcester Youch for Al Kecyk, the Iceman.
Make yourself at home.
And a good bid. 3-6 right, 4 left. Here's the Terminator, Charles Collins. He buries it for a spare to start the final string. Kecyk a 9. A 2-pin lead in the match. Central 3 can take the lead with 3 or more from the Terminator. Wonder who got the nickname from.
Some guy named Paul.
A lot of Pauls out there.
Oh, no, not a snow delay. Greg, we've got weather up this way, actually, right before Candlepins for Cancer.
Kecyk bombs away, baby strike. 19 plus 2 through 2 in the third. Collins, 9.
See, it was just a one-box acclamation period.
19 through 1, they take the lead by 6 in the match.
Opposite a 0-box acclamation period, but hey.
King is the 5, Woods to the left, Woods to the right for 2 in a row. Bang! Terminator time, 29 plus 2 for the leadoff bowler for Central 3. Trying to get to the finals for the third year in a row. Runner-ups to extra last year. 1 or 2 seasons ago. Could it be a repeat this year? The Rockstar Aaron St. Cyr. 29-19. Central 3 up 10 in the string, 7 in the match.
Kevin, that's right. It's a ball return for one lane. It used to be pin boys, and there you go.
Aaron, clean spread eagle. Brutal.
Who forgot to take the orange pin out? Hey.
It's Halloween time.
We'll see if
Leach crosses over, 6.5. 5 middle, wobbling 8 left, 9 right, 7 left corner.
There's nothing wrong with it, just bowlers don't like it.
St. Cyr tonight, $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network with a spread eagle spare miss. Great effort. Leach outside, got the 9 out of the way, right to left, 5, 8, 7.
Nico, it's an hour to everywhere pretty much where I live.
Aaron a 9. Leach a 7. 5-pin lead in the match for Central 3, 2 points apiece.
Game on.
And get an extra wins to the third string. We'll try to find out before it's out of time. If they win the third string and take 8 points, they'll be here next week. And if Metro takes 6 tonight via tiebreaker. Aaron lightly salted, crosses over, 3-9 right, wood between, 7 left. Leach blasts the pocket. He's got a 2-1 split, 4-7, doing a dance. 10 to the right. I like the wood, though. Aaron trying to kick it over. What a try. The 7 goes. The 9 does not. 3 win first. He's trying to give his team a double-digit lead in total. For a spare. No, wrong wood.
Maybe he was trying to tag both there.
Aaron takes a 9. 18 through 2 in the third and final string of the Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Nick gains 1 with a 10, 17 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Didn't do a station ID, Greg, so let's do one here now. Let's pause 16.2 seconds for station ID from Greg Gouillart.
Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Please like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. Hey, we know. Do the social media things. Hit the bell, whatever. Just by having you here, we really appreciate each and every one of you. I mean, we're past 5,600 subscribers, but still, it's
the more the merrier.
The more the merrier, and it's every single person is a person entertained. That's good enough for me. Tell you what.
Daley 7 left, 6 right, 7-6. It's dumb the other way around. It's just dumb.
Daley did the thing.
Sorry, Aaron St. Cyr, it's dumb. 7-6.
He did the thing. The meme won't die.
Freshly good bid, 4 left, 6-10 right. Josh trying to kick it over. Got the 6, not the one on the left.
By the way, St. Cyr kind of lobbed that last ball out there. He didn't get any pins anyway, but kind of proof positive that accidental lobs don't really do a whole lot of good for the bowlers.
Freshie is 7 to start his third. Daley gains 3 with a 10. It's a pinning game. It's a spares game as well.
Now, I don't like Duckpin's casual lofting culture. Yeah, we're catching random strays. I'm sorry. I love you guys.
Stephen K. in Maryland getting some snowflakes. Keep him down there.
But yeah, as long as your normal ball is behind the line, I think it's fine.
Central 12 on the string, 9 in the match. Back and forth we go. Freshie, 1-1 split, 2 left, 6 right. How about 2-6?
No. That's dumb.
It is dumb. They're all dumb.
Yeah, numbers are stupid.
Daley bounces, 8.5, 9. Rounded up to 9. Couldn't get to the 10. Useless piece of wood now goes away. Freshie, makeable chance. Not that it's easy. Too far right. I'd rather left, rather. Try to go left to right. And Josh in the ocean. Atlantic Ocean. The chilly Atlantic Ocean tonight.
And he violently abuses the ball return. And by that, I mean he softly kicks it.
Freshie 9. Daley 9 wasn't there.
See, accidental lob doesn't matter.
65, 53. Central 3 won the first handily. Metro won the second handily. And slow so far here in the third in a sense. 65-53. Central up 12 in the string, 9 in the match. 1 mark for each side. The lead-up bowls, 1 as a strike, 1 as a spare. And tsunami time once again, a big second string after a tough first. He drills 9. Fourth pin, here comes the wood for a strike. Will it go? It wants to. It will not. Waters crosses over 7.
That old chestnut, wrong part of the wood.
Front part of the 3 in the right, 5 left, wood in between, 9 behind the 3. Beaupre for a spare. Yes! Spare to stop the third.
Please ignore my logo. Candlepins do like bolt in the middle.
Waters bounced that one for a spare. Bouncy ball spare. Matching spares.
Skimp lobs have been legal for decades, by contrast. With apologies to Charlie Jutras, who definitely got called on a few of those back in the day.
Beaupre crosses over 7. 3 is the middle pin, the object. 5 left, 6 right. 17 through 1 here in the third. And a great match. 1 versus 2. Waters World. Justin Waters pounds the pocket. 7. 6, 10 right, 7 left. 17 also through 1. Remains a 9-pin lead in the match for Central 3. Beaupre 2 in a row. 27 of the ball through 2.
11th mark. Fontaine is 11 as well, and he's got 2 boxes in hand.
He did a rough first string. Back in his game. No surprise. Waters, one heck of a shot. If he makes it, good try. Can't get to the 7.
Maybe too much cap, but what in the world is a man to do in that spot?
Wood in front of the 7 on lane 21. Rearranged match now, sliding 2 lanes to the right. That's a 10, 27 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. We cover all the class of bowls all the time, everywhere, and believe me, we know everywhere. And maybe next year in 2027, we'll be at the 560 in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, at Fair Lanes.
Get that pasted in the right spot. There we go. And that pasted in the right spot.
Aaron Fontaine, the number 1 seed tomorrow in the Candlepin Kansas Top 5 Live Show, Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. We'll have the coverage live. Greg and myself here in CBN. 5 down, 5 to go. Harris, 6. 1, 3, 6, 7 left. 2 pieces behind. Aaron Awesome Fontaine. Can't get the 5 to go. Aaron's trying to pull it apart. Missed right. Number 1 stands. Fontaine, 10 through 1. Harris, ditto. What a match it's been. It's gone back and forth. Big swings each string. Eric Petro, good to see you again. Central 12 in the string still. Still 9 in the match. Second box, 3rd string, Fontaine. Head pin it. Spills the 4 down. 6 right, 9 left a chance. Harris on the nose. Can't get the 6 to go on the right. 2, 4, 7 left. In many respects, it's like a spare lead for these guys.
Yeah. Nicely for Fontaine, though.
Better odds, and he takes the object pin only. Tough break. Harris. Oh, that was close. He got the 1 on the right, the 6, not the 2 on the left.
Bro made the 4-6-7.
4, 7, 6. Fontaine at 10, 20 through 2.
Can you tell him how to get to Sesame Street?
Harris 2-10s also, 20 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. They'll switch sides. It's time for an update from Greg Gouillart.
112 to 100, extra strike on the side of Metro Bowl, so really we're within single digits. So here we go again, 6 points on the table, and who knows at this point. Remember, Central 3 had consistent 609s between strings 1 and 2. Metro, holy variance, Batman. We'll see which string they come up with this time.
Top of the order, Iceman Al Kecyk. The Terminator Charles Collins. Kecyk, 9. Right now it's strike. Collins, spare 9, spare. What a match it's been. It could be a repeat next week if Exeter loses the 3rd string and Metro wins the 3rd here. If Exeter wins, no matter what Metro does here, Exeter comes here next week for position rounds. 1 versus 2, a rematch of last year's finals. The finals each other the last couple of years in a row. 179 for Collins. Kecyk bumps away, baby strike! Flips off, a double strike, wow! Collins 7 to the fill, 36 through 2. What a shot! Oh, the 9, not going. Wow, thought he had that one nailed. Denied 3 in a row. Close shave. Nubs are still there. Takes the 10, perfect start for the Terminator. Charles Collins from Waltham, Mass. 46 in the ball through 3.
And now that's 8 marks in 11 as Kecyk drops the ball. Ooh.
The 9 went to the 5. What a way to make a living.
Al Kecyk is having one of his best nights.
39 plus bonus balls. Collins tips the 5, 4-7. Wood to help Kecyk. Number 3 strikes in a row. Lightly salted, diamond right. 26 in the first double strike box. 35 through 2. 35 in the ball through 3 here in the third.
Blame the orange pin. I know it's the 9 pin.
Collins fair. 56 in the ball through 4. Kecyk can't get the Halloween pin to go. The 9. 19 the second double strike box. 54 through 3.
I don't think they want another delay to actually weed it out. I'm
Takes
speaking in
the
jest.
10. 64 through 4. The power of the double strike. How about Bruno DeFeo last night? 2 double strikes in the 5th string. A 165 performance of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class B Northern Conference. Watch a match with Paul Mativier and Bruno DeFeo on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and subscribe free. And the JT, the match after in Class A,
He's back.
had 4 strikes. We had double in the 5th in a 156 or so string. Get 8 strikes to match. Fontaine, the rock star, 9. Wiggle a 6, wants to go, not having it. Nick Leach trying to pull it apart. 2 back and took out the 1-5. Youch. Strange
Super
leave.
youch.
Double Youch. Fontaine, rather Aaron St. Cyr. Fontaine later on. Spare for Rockstar.
Calculated.
Aaron St. Cyr, 28 in the ball through 3. Leach an 8. 25 through 3, and Metro leads the string. Metro leads the match. 8 and 11. 8 in the string, 11 in the match. Jeff Dunn, good to see you in the stream. Leach drops the 5. Hopefully, yes. 4-7.
Leach is having a good night, too.
Rockstar pocket 7. 2 is the middle pin, the object. 4 to the left, 5 to the right. 45% conversion rate without wood for Class A bowler stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Leach fair. Aaron Sevenfill, 35 through 3. Leach, 35 in the ball through 4. Aaron off target there, 2 in the 4. What a fun match. 2 great teams. Aaron 8, 43 through 4. Let's get a quick update from Greg Gouillart.
Taking a look here. 13 pins minus a mark in the string, and 16. Very likely that the 6 pin points are going to tilt one way or another. That's the 2 points you see to the left of the scoreboard there.
Yeah, Greg, I know I said the wrong name by accident. I do it not on purpose. It happens. Jesus called Simon Paul and Simon Peter and Saul Paul. I'm in good company. I know who they are. Just say it wrong. My father used to call me all my sister's names and brother's names. Bring the whole genealogy down. I'm your son, not your daughter, Dad. Daley 5 up, 5 down. Freshie on the nose. He splits 2 and 2. Third box, third string, both not unmarked yet. Daley head pin only. It's a fierce competitor. 2, 4, 6, 10 for Freshie in the right. Quiet all of a sudden. What a shot. Flies over the 6th head. Wouldn't come down for a landing. Daley, nice 10. Big pins, 29 through 3 in the third. And final string of the match. And a darn good one. 1 versus 2. There'll be 1 versus 2 either way next Friday night here in position round. Freshie connects for a 10. 26 through 3. The string, 180, 167. Metro up by a baker's dozen in the string.
You like position night because
We're up 16 in the match.
Because 5 hosts 6 and 7 hosts 8, but 6 does not interact with 7.
Good.
That was
5-6. Daley, 6-pack. Check his ID. His father Kevin here in attendance.
I'm not even going to the cough button for that
I
one.
get grief for all that stuff, don't I? It's just
Consistently.
Dumb. It's dumb. It really is. Come on, you got to admit it's dumb. It's like saying you liked alcohol the first time you took a sip. Give me a break. 2-7-6 right. Daley, what a try. The wood got in the way.
Mine was Keystone Light. That does not count.
This be a Freshie.
That's like objectively the worst start to alcohol in the history of alcohol.
Ridiculous spare if you can get this one. What a try. Couldn't get to the 6. Daley a 10. Back-to-back 10s. 39 through 4 without a mark. How about Amanda Carroll on this Pro Series last set, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, Hampshire, a 99 quarterfinal string without a mark. Impressive. Didn't win, but that was impressive. Yeah. Freshie at 10, 36 through 4, back-to-back 10s.
Yeah. I remember Amanda Carroll coming here for one of the ladies' Candlepins for Cancer ladders, and she thought, wow, this place is hard.
It can be.
I came all the way, and I still got to work for these. Something to that effect.
Justin Waters, lane 22. We had to move over for the third string through the motor breaking down. He gets 9. Wood behind the 4. Such fun to watch his mechanics. So fundamentally sound clockwork rhythm swing as Beaupre has a diamond left. 2, 4, 5, 8 behind the 2.
Keith Beaupre was one of those bowlers who bowled with a Central Park Lanes shirt at Men's Worlds.
Waters missed the chance. He missed a couple of singles tonight.
Freshie, too.
Yes, Freshie a couple earlier. Beaupre. Oh, right into the 8 for a spare. The 4 leads to the 8. 4-8. 3 in a row. Spare 6, 33 through 2, 43 through 3, plus a ball. And Justin, a Paul Grand Special, missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that ever. 10, 37 through 3 in the third.
Oh, you know Metro's in a good mood when Freshie does that little cackle.
Well, they were dead quiet after that. It was like a morgue funeral after that first string. They had to get going. You got to rally the team. It's all about chemistry. Talent's all there. Waters sends it left on the 2-8. Don't you just love that shot? Never. Beaupre in the bonus. Only 3. Tickle pink about that, I'm sure. 7, 6, 3. Spearfield, 7 in the first one, 6 in the second, not the other way around. Spear 3 in order, 44 through 3. Justin 1 and 5 chance, almost. 4 left, 6 right, 4-6.
Remember, the top of the order for Central 3 has hits open.
Beaupre, oh, close. The Halloween pin, the 6, got a nudge. Denied 4 in a row.
The reason that pin is orange is some houses will do special incentives where if that orange pin comes out as the head pin, that's worth a cash jackpot at the end.
Waters a 9. Justin 46 through 4. Beaupre gets the 10. 54, make it 56. 56 through 4.
It otherwise has no gameplay effect except for the secret force field it emits.
Anchor bowlers now. Danny Harris, boxes 3 and 4 here at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Week 22 of 35. The Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon after so you get notified once we go live, so you never miss a ball when we go live. 2-1 split. Fontaine. What did he get the last string, Greg, by the way? I was checking the score from Exeter.
Fontaine, only 161. It's okay.
After 116 first.
Man, flippity-dippity.
1 of the 2. Harris. Good try.
Yeah, how do you get the snap off that wood? That's the million-dollar question there.
Fontaine, 2 full.
Well, that's about 4 of those Metros had now or something.
Danny gets the 10.
Just plumb on the object.
3 10s in a row. Fontaine does the same thing, each with 3 10s to start. Copycat Society.
They're coming for you, Amanda Carroll. We're going to have the no mark 100.
Metro leads the string, 229. The 2 seed leads the 1 seed, 229, 206. They're up 26 in the match.
Status quo currently benefits Metro.
Harris pulls left, 4 left, 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. Back to lane 21, Aaron Awesome Fontaine from Bogey Lanes, East Brookfield, Massachusetts.
Awesome.
Crossing over, bucket of 5, and Canada bucket shot, 31% chance. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. That's without wood. For Class A bowlers, 9 behind the 3. Check mark in front. Harris chops out the 3. 1, 4, 6, 10 right. Fontaine got it, spare. 10 goes last. 3 10s leads to a spare. 40 in a ball through 4. Harris into a bunch. That's a nice 9. 39 through 4. Top of the order. Time for an update once again from Greg Gouillart.
Here it is in that last pair of boxes. Metro Bowl got 4 marks and Central 3 got 2 marks. So 24 pins minus a mark in this string. 27 minus a mark at this stage for total, and if that holds, Metro takes those 6 points, which if Exeter sweeps, then they likely have the tiebreaker, and they likely come here to East Boston next week.
I'll try to make a phone call. Excuse me. I'll try to make a phone call before we sign off. Get that, maybe the last couple of boxes.
Oh, it's Paul Grant again.
You know,
And-
we need scoreboards.
Exeter has the telescores as well. They are proudly old school. I mean, there are some places like Central Park Lanes that just like if you maintain the charm, why change the aesthetic? You don't need to overhaul it. Now, I mean, if you would start a bowling center today, you'd probably want to do it, arcade and do it all around. But there are some places that we just love are still imprinted in history the way they are right now. As long as, power to them as long as they can.
Collins gets a spare.
4 mark half.
Kecyk streak ends at 3, 9 in the strike, 54 through 4, 10, 64 through 4, 10, 64 through 4. Now in the 5th box, a 10 again. After a 9-block start, everything else perfect. 74 half. And Collins, spear 8, 64 through 4, 74 half plus 1.
Virtual single digit.
Kecyk can't get the 10 to fall on the right. It's down here in attendance as usual. 2-4-7. They had 3 home games in a row before this. Collins blasts 9. 7-pin holds. Wood goes out of bounds. Spear 8, spear 9. Had a spear 9, spear 7 to start. A 10 in the middle. 83 half. Crazy. So it's mid-20s. Collins for the mark. Bang! On fire! 93 and the ball through 6. Wow! Kecyk a 10. Pretty good start for him. 84 through 6. Three 10s in a row.
And I was wondering if that 10, the top part of the central 3 lineup might be the source of the next dynamic swing in this match.
Metro's up 10 in the string, 7 in the match.
Over to Nick Leach.
Correction, 7 in the string, 10 in the match. They're up 3 coming in. Aaron St. Cyr rolls 5, 8 behind the 2. Nick Leach on a spare. Good ball. Check mark left. 5 middle, 2-4-7 left of the 5. Spare 6, 41 through 4.
De facto triangle for Leach with that wood in there.
Aaron slips inside, leaves up number 1. That right to left delivery. Leach reaches the 5.
Whoops. Littlest things, biggest differences. It's not that bad a miss if you really think about it.
Aaron St. Cyr 10, 53 through 5. Leach matches a 10, 51 half. What a great sport for any age. Candlepin is cool. A unique sport like nothing else. It's unbelievable for any age. Anybody can bowl. Candlepin Bowling, get the word out.
Please note that results here are not typical, however. They're just that good.
Aaron back in the pocket. 7.5, 8. Wobbling 2-7. Leach, strike! 61 plus 2 through 6 for Central 3, the number 1 seed, trying to get 6 points. 2 points apiece coming to the string. Metro trying to do the same thing. And the baby split. He got it with the wood pool stick. Minnesota Fat style spare. Or was that a 10? It's a spare. 63 and a ball through 6. No scoreboard here. What a match.
Leach, a bit of a high hit on it, but the power of his delivery again.
Did you get St. Cyr's shop any chance?
I have but one replay.
Okay.
Alas.
Freshie on the head pin, crosses over 9. 5 gets tapped from behind. Josh Lay, bouncy ball 7. Left to right, 4, 5, 10. Wood in front gives him hope. He has 39 without a mark. Freshie 36 without a mark.
Follow the bouncing ball.
For a spare. Missed it. He's missed 3 singles tonight. Daley with the wood. Oh, right behind the 5. That was close.
It's been a tale of 2 cities, or a tale of 2 pieces of wood with Daley's game.
Freshie wasn't there for a 9. Didn't want the Paul Grant special.
He's had that brilliancy. Wow.
45 half. Daley at 10. 49. No mark half. What a battle it's been.
Yeah, Harris is heading for that mark as well.
Next week, 1 versus 2. Central 3 will be number 1 either way. It'll be the Metro or Exeter here, the 2 seed. Metro would host if they don't make number 2. They host next week as a 3 seed, PBD Mass. Against Shooters Pub or Academy Lanes, pending action tonight. Daley, 4 and the 10. The 10 gets a nibble, won't budge. Freshie 4 and 2 in the washout. Washout based on not hitting the head pin. Zuffelato, good bid. 4 and the 10 still there.
Deja vu.
Daley trying to cut it over. Oh, could feel a breeze back here in that one. Ice cold back here. Woo. Put a jacket on. That was close. A lot of velocity in that ball. Try to kiss off the wall. Nick, it's a 9. Josh, same thing. Josh pinning well, 58 through 6 on a mark. Freshie, 4 less.
Yeah, and 9. I mean, 9 in the box is pretty good pitting in its own right. Of course, the 7 box he's not thrilled with.
The string is tied, 297, 297. Metro's up a field goal in the match on Super Bowl weekend.
Which is a niche situation where we could get a wacky point split. As is, that's a 5-3 Metro victory if it held exactly like this.
2 marks for each side also. Keith Beaupre sends down 6. Wood turns around, wobbling 1, wobbling 2, 7-9. 56 through 4 coming in. Waters 46 through 4. On lane 21, a smooth ball crosses over the bucket shot in Canada 5.
If total tied, Central 3 would win 5-3.
Beaupre got the 9 out of the way. 1-2-7.
Jump around.
Waters trying to pocket it down. Not quite. A little light. 6 and a 10. Tight, tight, tight. Beaupre is 7. 63 half. Waters will gain with a 10. 56 through 5. Central 3 takes the lead, 307, 304. And folks, how many times I've said this last 5 years? We are dead even in the match. We are tied, knotted up. Only fitting.
And in each case, the pinning is the reason Central 3 has all those points in hand.
Beaupre turnaround 7, 2-4, 6 to the right.
Wow, he knew the ball was going to be bad even though he got his head pin.
Waters on the nose, bombs away, baby strike! Keith, nothing there. Now Central 3 can lead the match. We'll take the lead in the match. Have lead in the match as Beaupre has 7, back-to-back 7s. 70 through 6. A big swing by Waters World.
Yeah, double 7s opposite gives away a Marcus too, so it's really a 2-mark swing.
So Central 3 goes up by a touchdown. 317, 311.
Head pin accuracy again pretty even. It's the first ball that's not really telling much of a story in its own right, although in a tight match like this.
Was Central 3 up 3 after 2? Was Metro up 3 after 2?
It was, yeah, Metro had the lead.
Okay. So Central 3's up 3 in the match, up 6 in the string right now. 3 marks to 2 for Central 3. The edge right now, Fontaine. 1 of the 2, gone, spare.
Metro catches a break. That
8 in the fill, 48 through 4, 58 in the ball. Back-to-back for Fontaine. Harris 2 in the 5.
Bob Lee, don't ask for statistical proof on this one, but I've seen many times where just you catch a good break, and then it starts earning into big, good shots.
Harris object hit 9, a full house, 3 10s in a row, 2 9s, 48 half. And here we go again. Another lead change coming up here, potentially.
Central 3 with an extra mark in hand. You folks know to look to the right of the scoreboard too, but
Metro 3 in the string, 6 in the match. Here we go again.
And again, maybe the little head pin accuracy in Central 3's favor, maybe that is the difference.
Fontaine drills the pocket. 10 pin goes. Here comes the wood for the 7 for a strike. Not electricity on it. Couldn't find electric charging station. None available. Spear 8, spear 9. 67.
And it wasn't faded. The red line got it.
69 fill, 67 half.
Whoopsie daisy.
Harris, chance, wood between the 3, 6, 10, 9, hiding behind the 3 on lane 21 in East Boston, Mass. at Central Park Lanes. Fontaine for another mark. Of course! 3 in a row. 77 the ball through 6. Harris trying to connect. He can't get it to go. It does go after all. Took a moment to develop. A gutsy spare. Rolled it down. 78 the ball through 6. Wow, what a battle. What a match.
The wood did work after all. 12 pins, but 2 hits for Central 3 in this string. So, again, a virtual tie here as Central 3 had 5 marks to Metro's 3. Pinning overall in this match is 6 in favor of Central 3. So, they're doing well in that respect, too. So, in a match this tight, every single pin is going to matter and magnify, and possibly a single pin could be worth 1 whole match point after all is said and done.
One incredible match. 4 different lanes. Started in 1920, the first 2. A motor broke. After a 10 to 15 minute delay, we're on 21 and 22 for the final string in a darn good match. An instant classic already.
Collins may want to bowl on this pair from now on.
Just for that time. That's on a spare. 97 through 6. Al Kecyk, the Iceman, 2-4, 6-10 right.
Evens up.
Collins, what a shot. Wood can't get to the 10. What a try that was. That would have been 4 in a row. Kecyk bounces behind the 6-10.
Kecyk's going so hot they half expected him to make that.
Collins, no go, a 9.
Literally.
Second 9 of the string. Everything else has been perfect. Magic 106.7. David Allen Boucher, Bedtime Magic. Boston's 106.7. I'm David Allen Boucher, Bedtime Magic. Magic 106.7, Boston. 106 through 7, David Allen Boucher.
We have a claim about Exeter's score from a boy. Can anyone corroborate?
Collins 9, a wiggle on the 4. Kecyk, right side 6. After the 10 last box, 4 10s in a row. 94 through 7. The battle rages on.
Thank you very much for that update.
Exeter took 8, so they're going to be here next week either way. So Exeter will be
Yeah.
number 2 seed, number 1 seed, Central 3 next Friday. Already decided. Collins connects. 116 the ball in the 8th. Kecyk trying to answer. Does not. 2 in the 7.
I don't think Metro honestly could care less, though, all told. If they get the 6 points, that is a massive
Well, the good news, they get a home game next week.
victory.
Kecyk slips and gets a 9.
True. They do get to go back to Peabody. That's interesting.
103 through 8. They'll play Shooters Pub or Academy Lanes pending the action tonight. What a season it's been. The standings are bunched up. We'll go over those standings at the end of the match. It's a dogfight for 5 to 12 in a sense. All right, let's get an update here real quick from Greg.
Not yet. I'm actually trying to look at something.
Okay, so let me see. Metro's up 8 in the string, 11 in the match. Nick Leach blasts the pocket, pushes the 4 down. The 6 stands. That was on a strike. Aaron 2-4-6 right on a spare 7, 70 through 6. Leach for the big 20 and not in Scarborough, Maine. He got it. Barrels through, big 20. Spare on strike, 71 through 6, 81 on the ball through 7. Fontaine spins it, drops it down. The bouncy ball denies him possibly the spare.
Leach would rather be at 1-7-10 where he set that Maine State record in Madison Riva.
St. Cyr on it for a 10, 80 through 7 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Don't forget 10-string rollaway lanes, one day, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Register Candlepins number 4 at Cants.com, 80% handicap, $120 per shift. You can bowl both shifts. High-flying rollaway lanes, wear masks. 10-stringer scratch. Well, actually, 80% handicap, not 9-pin. Saturday, March 7th, one day only. Candlepins 4, Cants to register. Donations via Venmo if you can. Candlepins number 4 at Cants.com, a 501c3 charity. Thank you very much. $111,000 paid off to date. Remarkable. Leach, tough break there. 7 that spare, by the way, 88 through 7. Aaron the diamond grabs 2 of the 4, 3 right, 5 left.
There's one last plot twist in this. The last 2 times these teams met, it was at Peabody. Metro took 6.
Leach field goal for 8, 96 through 8 in the 3rd. Final string. Aaron gets away for an 8. 8's a wild 8, 8, 8, 88 through 8 in the final string of this thrilling match.
This would be a 4-4 outcome if it holds out. We are all over the map here.
Central 3 up 2 in the string. Metro up 1 in the match. How close can you get? Mark situation favors Central 3-1. They've got the virtual lead.
So again, we have a claim Exeter took 8. If so, then we are denied this 1-2 showdown again.
Well, bombs away, baby! Strike big time, Daley! After 58 through 6 without a mark, first mark of the 3rd, 68 plus 2 through 7, Freshie, soft hit, 6. Tough one, 2-8, 7-10. 8 behind the 2.
And add insult, that vertical piece of wood probably blocks the way even if he gets the cut shot. It's so vertical, otherwise you think, does it contain it for the 8-pin?
Doinks the wood, nothing doing. And you can see the momentum shifting to CPL 3 right now. Central Park leans 3. Trying to get to the finals for the 3rd year in a row. They won it 2 years ago, lost extra last year in the finals. Zuffelato a 6. Youch. 60 through 7. No marks in the third for the captain.
And it was just that wave of belief after that second string. Metro just had all the momentum there. 50 pins, poof, it went away. We're back into this dogfight, but now Central 3 is going to put mark after mark.
Central 3 up 6 in the string.
Greg Packer from Queensland, and
3 in the
out and
match.
out Central 3 fan, loves what he's seeing now.
Daley double bid denied by the king, the 5. Wood in front. Now it rolls away slightly. Let's see where it lands. Not as fast as we thought. Fresh trying to get something going. Sends it left for 6. 1, 3, 6, 10. 4 from right. These go about 36% of the time for Class A bowlers. The Wood stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Daley got it, spared, strike, big 20 again.
That was Charlie Collins playing traffic cop with the Wood. You saw that finger there. It worked.
Another big 20 for Central 3. 78 through 7. 88 in the ball through 8.
Did not want to stick in Daley's line of fire.
Freshie grabs the spare on the board. Finally in the third. 70 the ball through 8. Needed that one.
That's an important response right there.
Central 3 opens with 16-pin lead in the string of Baker's dozen in the match. That's 13.
Yep. Remember, a couple more marks here.
It's
Including
4 marks to 2 for Central 3 also. Greg.
Including Waters' strike fill here.
And a spare 7 in the first. It's pinned well. All 10s and 1-9 in between. A beautiful ball. 9. Flops everything but the 6.
It's about thrice now. Waters been denied a double.
Beaupre takes 8. 6 and a 10 opportunity. Back-to-back 7s. Last 2 boxes. 70 through 6 coming in. Waters. Second ball on the strike. Another big 20th chance. It will not go. Tough break on the Wood. 9 to strike. 75 through 6. Beaupre takes advantage, spare. 80 the ball through 7.
Big swing, Metro.
Waters do no fault of his own. Apollo Grand Special missed the second, make the third. Still not a good time for that, ever. 10, unless you win. 85 through 7 here in the third.
Some might nitpick where he played it on that piece of wood, but it's so tough to fine-tune in those last few inches or centimeters or what have you. 25 pins in the string. There's still time here. There's 12 boxes left. 13, excuse me.
On the nose, strike again! Bumps away, baby! 2 out of 3, Waters World! 95 plus 2 to 9, Beaupre spare is 6. 1, 2, 4, 9, the sleeper and back, 86 through 7.
And the occasional cruelty of the scoring system. 1 pin away from a triple strike was Waters.
Beaupre, oh, what a try, just missed by a smidge. Greg Gouillart, 2023 Incorporated. 9 pin left up.
That pin was an iota away from the 9. I can't believe that didn't go.
And now a 10, 96 to 8. Here come the ankle bowlers. Danny Harris on the right. Aaron Awesome Fontaine left, the fireball on the right.
19 pins plus 2 extra marks for Central 3.
Each on spares. Harris first. 7. 8. 4 leans to 2. 1 on the 9. Decent Wood behind the 1. 8 Phil.
Up the line. Up, they chanted.
8 for Harris.
How do I keep getting that
56 through 6. Fontaine. 7. 2, 4, 6 right. A tough one. Spare 7. 84 through 6. Harris gets it for a spare. Back-to-back. 76 in the ball. His first 2 marks of the string consecutively. 76 in the ball through 7. Can Fontaine get it over? Not quite.
Got jammed up on it.
That was for 4 in a row. It's 3 in a row now. That streak stops. Trying to stay pin perfect, as Greg likes to say. 3 10s, 3 spares, and the 10s win the best 4 out of 7 series. 4 10s, 3 spares. On to the next round. 94 through 7. Number 1 seed tomorrow on the Candlepins of Cancer Top 5 live show at Mark Melissa Ritchie's Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass.
Looking forward to the best of 1 this Sunday.
Harris smokes 8. Here comes the Wood for more, maybe. Halloween pin, the 5 gets nudge. 8 to the left. Wood to help. Back-to-back spare 8s. 84 through 7. Fontaine blasts the pocket. Rolls 8, 9. Halloween goes down. 4 left. Harris. Another one. 3 in a row. 94 on the ball through 8 for the fireballer.
Hanging Leach in the 8th one.
And the great owner Chuck Bazzella, great ball in his own right, several 200s in his career. Get that Wood out of play on lane 21. 12 lanes downstairs, 10 lanes upstairs. Central Park lanes on 10 Saratoga Street, East Boston, Mass. We have to stop by rule.
Millis sweeps Academy 2, says Nico.
Wow. And Academy 2
That's
is
not
one,
the chalk.
was one behind Shooters Pub, so it looks like Shooters Pub will go to Metro next week for position match 3 versus 4. Aaron nails it. Spare. 104 on the ball in the 8th. Update, top of the order, final 2 boxes with Greg Gouillart.
Here's the scoreboard. I'm going to confirm it, but 28 pins plus 2 marks.
Central 3 unofficially, 28 up in the string, 25 of the match. Thank you, Nico, for the update. We know Exeter took 8 points, so Exeter Lanes, defending champions, the 2 seed now by a tiebreaker. If Metro takes 6, they'll tie for second and third. Metro is the tiebreaker. So it'll be Metro at home next week. We'll be covering Central 3 here, the 1 seed against 2 seed Exeter Lanes. The last 2 championship winners square off again next Friday night, 7:30 here on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Don't want to miss that one. That's why it's important you hit that bell icon for live notifications when we start live. Top of the one, Al Kecyk. 6-pack, check his ID. Collins could have been a good night, just 3 that time. 3 in the fill, 119 through 8. Al Kecyk only 1, Youch, head pin only. Collins trying to rally his team to 6 points. Takes out the 6-10, leaving up the 1 and the 8. Kecyk takes a 9.
Good third ball.
And each of the 9 that time.
But it's back to crunch time for Metro now.
Kecyk 112, Collins 128 through 9. 9 blocks to go in this dandy match. Central one up 31 in the string. All of a sudden, 28 in the match. Look at his 6 points. You have number 1 clinched no matter what through the first 22 weeks now. They host Exeter Lanes next week here.
It's a match of a ton of fun, including Aaron Fontaine throwing the wrong ball.
Jeff Surratt, Dave Barber, Jonathan Woodrow, Eric Pelletier, and Chris Bovair next Friday night. Kecyk, what a shot, he got it! Sweeps down the 6-10 last. Much needed spare for Metro.
Why did I just have a feeling Iceman wasn't done yet?
30th box is final one, 122 in the ball.
John Alosa, 400.
Aloha. Good for him. Collins, spare the match. 138 in the ball for the Terminator.
Necessary response. That's the leave he had there. And that's one of 2 spares.
Jeff Kelly, it's a joke. Check his ID, a 6-pack.
Not a standard Candlepin leave name, but we love it.
Oh! Julian strike! Wow, big 20! 132 for the Iceman. Collins 4. Nice string, 142. And Dave Julian in the middle, living in the worlds in Canada in the 80s. That nickname stuck up north with the head pins. The last to fall, the late great Dave Julian, the Julian strike. That gives Metro some life. Update from Greg real quick. 8 blocks to go.
Collins 10 better. Just when you're having a night like that, just everything works like that. Incredible. Al Kecyk 379, Charlie Collins 359.
Aaron St. Cyr sends it left, 6, 1, 3, 10, 9 behind the 3. Both balls not unmarked. Leach, 6, 4, 7 left. Right side, 3, 6. Central 3 is up 25 in the string, 22 in the match. They split the first 2. Aaron, tough one. 9 in the 10 still there. Leach, nice shot, can't cut it over to the West Coast. Aaron takes the 10. 98 through 9. Nick matches the 10. They can't get any ground. 106 through 9. 525, 500. Central 3 up 25 in the string. 22 in the match. 7 blocks to go. Can Metro pull it off?
Total's a smidge closer.
Triangle left, 2 middle of the object, 4 left, 5 right. Leach on the crossover. He gets 9.
Whoa.
The king is the 5. Broke up the triangle. Guarded by 2 pieces in front, 1 to the right. Aaron trying to get a spare. Up the wall. No. Right behind the 4. Tough break.
Brutal break at a time like this.
Leach with a big swing. That won't go. Thought he might go right in that one. That double would sometimes negate each other. Aaron nails the 4 for a 10.
Could also be a timing error.
108, final string. Leach a 10. Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Back-to-back 10s, 3 in the string, 116 finish, 3 string total.
Aaron St. Cyr 329, Nick Leach 354. Now you see it, now you don't.
6 boxes left. Josh Daley, 88 in the ball. 70 in the ball for Nick Zuffelato, filling his first mark of the third.
I mean, Metro did swing a mark. Kecyk's 10 versus 4 fill did matter, but
It's 25 in the string, 22.
it's too slow, but Freshie got his last mark.
That'll help with 9. Just missed the 5. Big Phil, 79 through 8. Daley bounces 6. And 1 more.
Makeable. It's all contained with that piece of wood to the right side, so both have object pins just to hit.
17 bucks, 95 through 8. They increase the lead right now. Freshie has to get this one. The king is the 5. Same spot. Gets it. Spare. Back to back. After 0 for 6. 0 for 7. Daley right back with a spare. 3 marks in a row. 5 with a Century Club plus. Freshie 11 under plus the ball.
Per Nico, Academy 3, 4-4, Academy 1. Scally had 406. He likes his roller coasters, I tell you, Mr. High Triple of the season.
They split 4-4, you said?
Academy 3 and Academy 1, yes.
Freshie in the head pin, 6. Check mark left. 95 through 9. Daley bouncy balls 4. 6-pack. Check his ID. A 6-pack, get it? Check his ID. I got a 6-pack of chocolate milk. I check my ID. Freshie needs it. Does not get it.
Knew it out of the hand.
Daley trying to get his. Off left. He has 3 in a row. They'll stop there. He'll try to get to 119 somehow.
The familiar refrain, grabbing out, grabbing out. You're just getting half the pins.
He had a 142 early on the first. Freshie trying to get at least 2. Gets all 3. Big 10. A Boca string by his standards, 105. Daley ends up with an 8. And a 117 final string. 3 string total, Greg.
Josh Daley 386, Zuffelato 333. I think Daley deployed that ball intentionally right, making sure.
Is there a path for Metro here to pull this out, Greg? Let's see. Let's get a quick update from Greg.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, there is. 16 pins plus a mark. Yes, Central 3 has a big advantage. And we're going to see Waters with the strike here, but
They get the extra mark. Central 3, though. 2 marks to 1. Up 19 in the string, 16 in the match.
Beaupre
The final 4.
Beaupre made a ball change partway through.
Keep a chance, 1-3-6. They probably need to mark out to win this. 3 out of 4 minimum. Waters, head pin hit, 8, 6-10 opportunity. Both 2 and 3 pinners, 51%. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network for Class A bowlers without wood.
And again, a ball that could have doubled.
Beaupre, no.
They may need to mark out now. Still a root.
Waters trying to put it away. Spare! Clutch! Split the uprights! Big 20, spare and strike. 115, the ball in the 9th. Beaupre at 9.
Yep, massive swing here, unless the spare fill tilts Metro's way on like Fontaine versus Harris comparison. We'll see.
Beaupre 9, Wood whirls and twirls by the 7. They probably did a double strike now to win it. Waters trying to punish the pins. He crosses over 4, lightly salted. Youch.
We're back to those.
119 through 9 for Waters World.
Slight path, maybe.
Beaupre much needed spare to stay alive.
Still on that outside path.
115 the ball in the 10th.
Maybe.
Low odds.
They don't need a double strike for that path, but
Waters, oh, wow! What a shot for a spin! Nico highlight reel. Waters World clutch.
and that's why he's the #1 average in the league.
129 on the ball. Look at this shot. That is amazing.
5-1 split. The power, the angle, everything.
That dagger. Beaupre 4. 119 final string.
Beaupre sees the writing on the wall before it's technically written.
Waters, another good ball. The Matsusi special, 7. That's okay. 136, 3rd string for Waters World. Wow. Clutch down the stretch.
372 for him, 367 for Beaupre.
And only a 9 box in the 4th. There's only blemish in that string. On the way to a 6-2 win. All of a sudden, they open up to a 37-pin lead in the string, 34 in the match. Aaron Fontaine and Danny Harris both on spares. Fontaine needs to strike out.
Yep, miracle required now.
They won't get it, and Central 3 is going to take 6 points. 5 in the fill. Harris, 5 himself.
6, Phil.
One more fell down.
7,
Another one.
Phil.
Go make it 7 now, 6 before. 7-6.
Is that the center Starlight 5? Wow.
1, 2, 7. Fontaine, 2 full. 8, 7 is Phil. 1, 1, 1 through 8. Harris, 5, 99 through 8. Didn't need it. And Central 3, a war with Metro. 6 points to Central 3. Hold on to number 1 still by far. Exeter gains 2 in the standings. Fontaine 9, 120 through 9. Harris 108 through 9. Final box. We'll talk to the winning team before we sign off. Who is the high score for Central 3?
Central 3, Daley 386. Unless Harris doubles, literally.
Aaron flopping 8, 5 and a 7. The Metro no easy out for sure. Testing them all night long.
The 20 bucks and they tie for 386.
We'll get Stanley the dog. Fontaine won't get it to go. Will it? No. Harris won't get the big 20, so Daley has the bragging rights for high triple tonight. What did Aaron get for score tonight with a 10?
With that 10 bucks, Aaron
130.
Fontaine 407.
And a losing cause. The number 1 seed tomorrow on the Candlepins Cancer Top 5 live show. Greg and I will be there at the 10 a.m. tomorrow on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling. Never, Greg, with the update, we'll talk to the Justin Waters or Josh Daley, rather, in company in just a moment.
You see the world's teammates embracing their Fontaine and all of them. He's worn the same colored shirt as them before. Yeah, green's in the palette, and the Academy Lanes World's Team palette. 1847 to 1815, the final score. You've got that, right? No, that's your end. That's the end you take with you, please. Yep. Oh, no. Go around this side, please. Hold on. We got this. And then I assume you'd like an actual microphone, right? Bear with me, folks. And then I'll have a look at, we'll do the post-game interview, and we'll do stats for you as well in just a moment. Don't worry, Kevin, we'll get that wireless mic one day.
Everyone be careful. Do not move. Do not move. There is a cord right behind you.
Oh.
That's the first thing. Just say ball. Are we live?
Yeah, Josh, what a match. What a match.
Yeah, that was a good match. No, it's a good time against them, as it is. They've gotten a better team, so it's nice. But they've always been good. So they got Aaron this year. They got that extra bowler. They've always been a good team. Now it just puts them into another level, and it's really tough against them.
Now, Exeter took 8 tonight, so you take Exeter Lanes next week, a rematch of last year's finals. Your thoughts on the match next week?
I'm going to go into the same one as this one. I tell my guys every week, let's go have some fun, kick some butt, and do what we do best.
Make Norcross back in the lineup next week then?
Most likely, yes. But no, we just tell them to do our thing, have fun, kick some butt, and see what happens.
How about the dog Stanley? Bring the dog Stanley.
I don't know. Stanley looks occupied. Sorry,
okay.
everybody.
How about a 3-letter word?
Wow, Paul.
All right, Josh. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling. Greg Gouillart wraps it up.
Thank you very much, Paul. Final stats here. Let's just take a look-see here. Final scores one more time, first of all. And then the final stats. Where are they? There we are. 57 marks to 55 for Central 3. So just 2 marks different there. But the filling was pretty even there. 23 pins more for Central 3. And then the gain 9 in the pinning as well. That 23 and 9 gives you the 32 they had on total. Head pins was actually pretty comparable. A great head pin accuracy by both. Metro had 101 head pins to the 105 of Central 3 by my count. Splits were dead even, 36-36. And I think that's pretty much the most notable things. Of course, Aaron Fontaine, congratulations on that 407, even though it comes up short. But what an extraordinary match. Back and forth and back again. And we take one more look at the standings here. So taking a look at the standings, we now know that Exeter, if that 8-0 claim is correct from my boy in chat, thank you very much. That would mean Central 3 hosts Exeter next week. In that case, in which case Metro will go. And we know Academy 2 got swept, so therefore it must be Shooter's Pub going to we project Peabody in that case based on that one account that we have right there. So there we go. Thank you very much. We will let you know the standings at some point. On behalf of everyone here at Candlepin Bowling Network, Paul Grant and myself, Greg Gouillart, thank you very much for watching this presentation of the Friday Night Pro League. And until next time, tomorrow, Candlepins for Cancer, 10 a.m. So long.